alarm leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
I used to smoke. I thought of cigarettes as my best friend.
They were always there for me when I needed a break.
I also thought cigarettes were my best friend, and then they gave me peripheral artery disease.
I smoked and had a stroke. Actually, multiple strokes.
I smoked and have heart disease.
Here's my tip. If cigarettes are your friend, you need a better friend.
Call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW, 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your football buddy, your football buddy, or you, your best man, your worst man, you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. That's doihaveprediabetes.org.
Wait, did they just say 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes? That's 33.33333% of adults. That means it could be me, my boss, or my boss's boss, or me, my favorite sister, or my other sister. That's 7 members of my 21-person romantic book club. Wait, the 1 in 3 could be me, my karaoke partner Carol, or my karaoke enemy Jeff. I'm going to take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
Electrical Enterprises in Roca reminds you the men and women of our military dedicate themselves to serving our country. Their commitment and courage keep our country safe and strong. Let's honor those who have lost their lives in the line of duty and salute those who serve today. This from Electrical Enterprises in Roca. For all your residential and commercial electrical construction needs, call 402-438-5822. They're on the air reminding everyone that we live in the land of the free thanks to the brave.
It's time for Lincoln Stars Hockey on 93.7 The Ticket. Listen into the 29th season of Stars Hockey as they continue their journey towards the 3rd Clark Cup on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now it's time to send it to the rink with the voice of the Lincoln Stars, Joel Norman.
Just one game on the schedule for the Lincoln Stars this weekend, but it's an important one as they try to snap a 3-game losing streak. The Stars hosting the Des Moines Buccaneers tonight at 6:05 at the Icebox. Hello again, and thank you for joining us. I'm Joe Norman, and this is Lincoln Stars Hockey. We're coming to you live here on 93.7 The Ticket, as well as Flow Hockey Billet Appreciation Night, and we're going to be bringing the festivities to you in just a moment. The Stars salute their host families for housing their players over the course of the season. The players are going to be getting pictures with the billet parents, and we're going to have that audio for you so you can hear it and feel like you're right here at the Icebox, even if you can't. Can't say enough about billet families. It's hyperbole at times, but simply put, junior hockey teams don't exist without billet parents. You're going to hear that a little bit from head coach Ronky Russo down the road, but this is something that is just so important to the success of these teams, and the Stars taking an opportunity to thank them here tonight. But it is an important game for both teams. Lincoln trying to get back into the win column after suffering a 3-game losing skid. First time the Stars have lost consecutive games since January 3rd through 4th, and trying to snap it here tonight, though, as they take on the Des Moines Buccaneers. Lincoln, the top record in the USHL at 40-15-2, takes on Des Moines, who is 7th in the Western Conference and is quite literally hanging on for dear life right now. 22-31, 5-0. They are behind Tri-City, 7 points back of them. The Storm's magic number to reach the postseason is 1 entering tonight's game, and Tri-City is going to be trying to lock up its playoff spot this evening. We'll be keeping an eye on their game. Just 1 point needed for them to clinch a postseason spot, thanks to defeating Omaha last night, and they will face them again here tonight, this time at the Viero Center in Kearney. So that would likely lock Tri-City in as the 6th-seeded team in the Western Conference. Lincoln is in first place, but things have gotten a little too close for comfort. Let's put it that way, as Sioux Falls has been red hot as of late. Their last 10 games, 7-2, 0-1. They did lose last night. Waterloo Blackhawks helped the Stars out a little bit, but the Stampede are just 1 point back of the Stars for first place in the Western Conference. Lincoln's magic number is down to 8, and they'll look to add to that here tonight. Let's send it down to the ice now with Stars public address announcer Craig Estudillo for tonight's Billet Appreciation Night festivities. going to do it for the Billet Appreciation Night. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, more to come on the pregame show as the Lincoln Stars take on the Des Moines Buccaneers. Opening puck drop will be at 6:05, maybe just a little bit after. But we will continue our pregame coverage with more in just a bit, including a chat with Stars head coach Rocky Russo. Back after this on 93.7 The Ticket and Flow Hockey.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of hand-cut fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
One of the best ways to enjoy a hockey game is with a Zamboni ride, and now you can experience it at an upcoming Lincoln Stars game. Head to the menu tab on lincolnstars.com, select community, and then Zamboni rides to register for an upcoming game. Cost of ride is $10 at Fan Services the day of the game.
Believe it or not, old phones are one of the most common pain points in offices today. Many of these phones are beyond repair because parts aren't available to fix outdated devices. Whether it's a traditional phone system or cloud-based VoIP technology, Hamilton Business Phones can help upgrade your connection. We make it easy to sync your office phone with your cell for seamless call handling, no matter where you work. If your current office phone can't do this, you deserve better. Hire your local experts. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Stay up to date with the Lincoln Stars. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and X, and like us on Facebook. You'll find info about upcoming home games, behind-the-scenes videos with players, and much more. While you're online, make sure to visit lincolnstars.com to read the latest news on the team or to purchase tickets.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with the child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting lincolnteammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Get your season tickets for all the excitement that the 2025-26 season brings us. 7 Star members, renew your season tickets now to guarantee that you'll have seats for all Stars home games in the 2025 Clark Cup playoffs. Take advantage of the early bird window to save on your season tickets. For more information, email Connor, CONNOR, at lincolnstars.com or call 402-474-7827 to secure your season tickets now and become a member of the 7th Star Club.
It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier power sports dealership. Stocking all the top brands, including Can-Am, Honda, Polaris, Kawasaki, CF Moto, Suzuki, Yamaha, Sea-Doo, Manitow pontoon boats, and Triton trailers. Come check out Nebraska's newest Indian motorcycle dealership, plus score big on their massive selection of side-by-sides, all-terrain vehicles, motorcycles, and power watercraft. Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has it all under one roof at their new 27th and I-80 location, and they can't wait to get you set up for the summer.
Hey Stars fans, I'm Ford Jack McCarr. Over the last 3 seasons in Lincoln, I've had a chance to stay in a couple of great homes while playing for the Stars. I'm so grateful for the hospitality of the Reese and the Weber families to help Lincoln feel like home for me. Please consider hosting a Lincoln Stars USHL or AAA player for the rest of this season if you have an open room in your house. The connections that players form with their billets are so crucial for making Lincoln feel like home for us.
Email housing@lincolnstars.com.
When you or a loved one hears the words, "You have cancer," you want to make sure you're surrounded by a team you can trust, who will be a true partner in your cancer journey. At NHO, you'll be treated like family, and you'll feel that compassion every time you walk through our doors. After all, this is the fight of your life, and you'll need the best people to be on your side. We're Nebraska Hematology Oncology, on your side, by your side.
Hello? Believe it or not, old phones are one of the most common pain points in offices today. Many of these phones are beyond repair because parts aren't available to fix outdated devices. Whether it's a traditional phone system or cloud-based VoIP technology, Hamilton Business Phones can help upgrade your connection. We make it easy to sync your office phone with your cell for seamless call handling, no matter where you work. If your current office phone can't do this, you deserve better. Hire your local experts. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Hey Stars fans, I'm Matthew Malte, captain of your Lincoln Stars. Thank you so much for your support of us all season. Don't miss our last regular season home game Friday, April 11th, when we host the Tri-City Storm at 7:05 at the Icebox. Be here to win prizes throughout the night and to cheer the boys on. Purchase your tickets for April 11th now at LincolnStars.com.
It's the two-fingered wave on a gravel road. It's letting the kids take Dad's truck to prom. It's Friday nights under the lights of a hometown football field. Eustace Body Shop knows small towns. It's where our values are rooted. We treat our people right, and in turn, they treat you, our customer, right. And we give back to our communities. Not much more small town than that. Eustace Body Shop, small town service, big city technology.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
The Stars are on the road April 4th, but you can watch the game with other Stars fans at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill in downtown Lincoln. Don't miss your chance to cheer on the Stars versus the Madison Capitals and win Stars prizes throughout the game. We'll see you April 4th at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill at 130 North 10th Street for our next watch party at 7:05 p.m.
Hey, bestie! Whoa, how'd you snag that awesome set of wheels? I'm in the market for a new car, too. My friends at Members Own Credit Union. You're always in the driver's seat when it comes to your finances at Members Own. Always in the driver's seat, huh? Yep. They set you up with a loan that makes sense for your budget with great rates and top-notch customer service to boot. Looks like we're going to need to make a pit stop. Let's go. I'll drive. Hit the road to financial success and explore auto loan options with your best financial friend, Members Own Credit Union. For details, go to membersowncu.org/drive. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solution. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
It may not feel like it, but planting season is on its way, and now's the time to upgrade your equipment with a late model John Deere planter from Acres Equipment. Acres has an entire lineup of John Deere planters equipped with the latest technology to ensure planting accuracy throughout your field. And to get you up and going, each planter purchased from Acres includes in-field startup support from one of our Precision Ag professionals. Warmer weather is coming soon, so don't delay. Visit your local Acres for details. Offer expires April 30th, 2025.
Stars versus the Buccaneers tonight for their only game of the weekend. Lincoln trying to pick up win number 41 as we drop the puck at 6:05. Joined by the head coach of the Stars, Rocky Russo. I'm Joe Norman. And Rocky, just the one game this week. It's been a while since we've had a week like this, but I would imagine this was a nice opportunity for you guys to just have that one contest to focus on and try to pick up one victory.
Yeah, we've had 3-3, 3-4, 3-3. It's felt like the schedule has been a lot to manage here in the latter half of the season. And sometimes it's good to get a little bit of break, not just from a physical standpoint, but from a mental standpoint. And guys are in a great spot mentally right now. They feel really good, and we like where we're at with 5 games left in the season. We know everything's a challenge night in and night out, and tonight we're playing a team that has their playoff hopes on the line, and we certainly don't take that lightly.
Biggest things you guys need to do tonight to snap this 3-game losing skid and get back in the win column?
We just need to play our way, and I think you saw that for a better part of the second and third period last Saturday, where we really were moving our feet and competing. And I think we went through a little lull there where, for a number of reasons we weren't playing our best, but that's the nature of a long season like this. And it's a snippet in a 9-month season, and not one that we're going to be too concerned about.
Felt like most of what we saw second and third period last Saturday was what we've been akin to for the bulk of this season. What especially stood out to you from those final 40 minutes?
It was just about our pace and our ability to extend our offensive zone possessions and generate chances, touch loose pucks, generate second and third opportunities, and playing inside the dots. And so, that has been the identity of this club all year. And even the best of teams sometimes lose sight of what got them there. And our guys are refocused and ready to go now.
You talked about it after Saturday's game about how sometimes just one mistake in a night can be the difference in this time of the year as we get into the spring. That's something that's it's hard to prepare for in a lot of ways, though. But what do you tell guys in regards to avoiding making that one mistake?
It's playoff hockey, and it's a game of inches, and one mistake leads to an odd man rush and a puck in your net. But for us, it's about being responsible. It's not cheating the game. That's the biggest thing. As long as you don't cheat the game and you're willing to be on the right side of pucks, and you're willing to defend, and you're willing to win your puck battles, then you can overcome those mistakes with hard work and compete. But when those mistakes come out of a lack of urgency, that's when you have problems.
Away from the Stars here, but still relating to them, a lot of news at both the NCAA tournament level and, of course, the NHL level. 3 different players signing entry-level contracts, 21 former Stars appearing in the NCAA tournament. What does that mean for this organization putting out those kinds of numbers this time of year?
It's why we do what we do. It's our mission statement. It's our why. When they're here, our job is to develop them in all facets of their life, make them better players, better people, better teammates, better sons, and brothers, and then prepare them for the next level, which is being a student athlete and being successful in the classroom and on the ice, and then ultimately getting to the National Hockey League. And you saw with Whitey, with Gleb, with Lobs, those guys signed their contracts. They're going to go and play pro hockey. Had a lot of guys having success here early on in the NCAA tournament, and I suspect that those guys that are signing contracts, that list isn't going to end. There's some other guys playing in the tournament now that I could see getting their opportunity to play pro when they're done. So it's exciting time for those guys, and they've worked hard to achieve that next level of their goals, but certainly the hard work is still in front of them.
Final one for you, of course, tonight is Billet Appreciation Night, a huge part for any junior hockey team's success. Just tell me what the Billets mean to the Lincoln Stars and the great efforts we've gotten from local families helping out this team.
You simply cannot have an elite franchise without an elite billet program, and our billets are the backbone of our organization. They're there to put an arm around a player when they need it. They're there to kick them in the backside when they need it. They take care of them. They worry about them. They love on them just like they're their own kids. And so when you're a parent sending your young son away to play junior hockey in a strange place, knowing that there's comfort with a great billet family makes it a little bit easier to let them go. And fortunately, we're able to provide that environment for our players here.
Mark, we appreciate the time. Best of luck tonight.
Thanks, Joel.
That's the head coach of the Stars, Rocky Russo. We'll have puck drop between Lincoln and Des Moines in just a moment on 93.7 The Ticket and Flow Hockey.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call today at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
One of the best ways to enjoy a hockey game is with a Zamboni ride, and now you can experience it at an upcoming Lincoln Stars game. Head to the menu tab on lincolnstars.com, select community, and then Zamboni rides to register for an upcoming game. Cost of ride is $10 at Fan Services the day of the game.
It may not feel like it, but planting season is on its way, and now's the time to upgrade your equipment with a late model John Deere planter from Acres Equipment. Acres has an entire lineup of John Deere planters equipped with the latest technology to ensure planting accuracy throughout your field. And to get you up and going, each planter purchased from Acres includes in-field startup support from one of our precision ag professionals. Warmer weather is coming soon, so don't delay. Visit your local Acres for details. Offer expires April 30th, 2025.
Stay up to date with the Lincoln Stars. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and X, and like us on Facebook. You'll find info about upcoming home games, behind-the-scenes videos with players, and much more. While you're online, make sure to visit LincolnStars.com to read the latest news on the team or to purchase tickets.
Hey, bestie! Whoa, how'd you snag that awesome set of wheels? I'm in the market for a new car, too. My friends at Members Own Credit Union. You're always in the driver's seat when it comes to your finances at Members Own. Always in the driver's seat, huh? Yep. They set you up with a loan that makes sense for your budget with great rates and top-notch customer service to boot. Looks like we're going to need to make a pit stop. Let's go. I'll drive. Hit the road to financial success and explore auto loan options with your best financial friend, Members Own Credit Union. For details, go to membersowncu.org/drive. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Get your season tickets for all the excitement that the 2025-26 season brings us. 7th Star members, renew your season tickets now to guarantee that you'll have seats for all Stars home games in the 2025 Clark Cup playoffs. Take advantage of the early bird window to save on your season tickets. For more information, email Connor, CONNOR, at LincolnStars.com or call 402-474-7827 to secure your season tickets now and become a member of the 7th Star Club.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
It may not feel like it, but planting season is on its way, and now's the time to upgrade your equipment with a late model John Deere planter from Acres Equipment. Acres has an entire lineup of John Deere planters equipped with the latest technology to ensure planting accuracy throughout your field. And to get you up and going, each planter purchased from Acres includes in-field startup support from one of our precision ag professionals. Warmer weather is coming soon, so don't delay. Visit your local Acres for details. Offer expires April 30th, 2025.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Let's send it back to the voice of the Stars, Joel Norman.
Ready to get this one started. It's the Lincoln Stars against the Des Moines Buccaneers in a pivotal matchup as the regular season continues to wind down. I'm Joel Norman, happy to have you with us here on Flow Hockey and 93.7 The Ticket as the Stars and Buccaneers clash for the final time here this season. Lincoln is in first place in the entire USHL at 40-15-2-0. Des Moines is 7th in the Western Conference, hanging on for dear life for its playoff spot at 22-31-5. And it's very dire for the Buccaneers. The magic number for Tri-City to clinch the 6th and final playoff spot in the Western Conference is 1. Entering play here tonight. And they host the Omaha Lancers in just a couple of moments But here tonight, Des Moines trying to keep its seasons going for more than just the next couple of weeks, trying to play hockey into mid-April. And they're going to need a big win on the road against the Stars. Lincoln is 2-1 against Des Moines this season. They'll open up with their fourth line as we are underway here from the Ice Box. Our first period presented by Genesis Health Clubs as the Stars control the opening draw. Lefty Markonitis at left wing, Nate Pedersen at center, Aiden Jans the right winger, left defense Nick Young, right side Ethan Weber, and Jan Shostak between the pipes for the Stars. As our starting lineups is always presented by Williams Cleaners. Buccaneers attacking right to left, briefly entering the zone. Owen Dyer could not get any further. Lincoln pushes the other way. Whacked away from the stick of Markonitis by Seelinger, but there to clean it up is Pedersen. Playing in his 6th career USHL game. Rather his 5th one tonight. Lobs it in toward the Des Moines zone. Now an intercept on a clear. Bruno Egan with a wrister misses the net. That one sails up a little out of play. Egan hopping right off the bench and trying to get on the score sheet, something he has done aplenty here this season. Bruno averaging 1.29 points per game. That's the 3rd best rate in the entire USHL. He's got points in 21 of his first 31 games with the Stars as they look to try and snap this 3-game skid. This is unfamiliar territory in so many ways for the Stars here tonight. They'll send out Daniel Schlane's line. Cannot control this draw. Rocky Russo, as we have seen at times when things have gotten stale for the Stars over his 4 years as head coach, switching things up a little bit, trying to jumpstart the Stars offensively. And they need a good start to tonight's game as they have given up the game's first goal in each of the last 3 contests and are outscored in the first period 6-1 in those games. Here come the Buccaneers trying to enter the zone. A tie-up forced on the far side. Egan pushing away against Connor Buick. Now the puck comes over toward him. Far wall. Worked back into the Lincoln zone. Not enough to muscle it to Harrington. But he'll poke check it away from Alstead. Egan left wing. Sauces it just past the stick of Henricks. He'll pump it in beneath the goal line to the far corner side. First man there to get it is Connor Buick, playing in his 130th USHL game tonight. All of them with the Des Moines Buccaneers. Lassard to the neutral zone, spins out. A little bit of a collision with Alstead as it's pumped right back into the Lincoln zone. Alstead has to touch up, so the Stars will regroup and head north. Lassard, far side, finds Pelletier. They'll chop it past the Des Moines blue line into the far corner. Up against the wall, Lane Loomer, joined by Gio DeJulian. To the right of Elliott Seguin, Le Carbo. He has started all 4 games against the Stars in the head-to-head matchups this season between Lincoln and Des Moines. Lassard back to the Lincoln end, works to Rombach. North for Pelletier at the red line. He'll sift into the attacking zone. Handoff pass toward Loomer. Pried away from him to the wall, far side. Settled over to the near end. Right in front of the Des Moines bench. Flown into the zone by Gus Thorpe. Jan Shostak will steady it behind the Lincoln cage. Griffin Brown works out near side. Loomer up to center ice. Jack Bakar. 360 move into the attacking zone. Spins against the near wall. Bakar back toward the blue line. Handoff pass intended for Oliver. Broken up. Comes back to Bakar in the left wing circle. Cross ice feed. Weber dangles in the slot. Weber, nice move. And he could not put it and finish the job there. Excellent opportunity. But nothing going there for Lincoln as it comes back to the neutral zone. And Griffin Brown will pump it back into the attacking end. Mason Piepenberg near corner. Stolen away. Kohansky feeds it up to the left point. Deep air changes. Henricks with a shot. Changes direction but is blocked away at the last moment. Bakar tried to pump it off the wall. Back toward Henricks, but instead broken out over the blue line. Aiden Grossclaws briefly the other way, but Oliver disrupts and uses the wall to advance it in. His line, after a long shift, finally completes the change as he and Bakar go off. Offside will be called here as Henricks on a poke check stole the puck away. Seelinger getting a stick on it shortly afterwards. So a whistle with 16:33 to go here in the first period. I'll say it again, these first period struggles as of late for the Stars. They've given up the game's first goal, 3 straight contests, and been outscored 6-1 in the first period. Lincoln has given up multiple goals in the first period in 3 of the last 4 games. Trying to change the tide on that here tonight. No score yet. Looking for the game's first tally. To the near corner side. Aiden Jans will be the first one to it for Lincoln. Darting along the goal line. Works behind the net toward the far corner side. Jans turns, goes up the wall. It's finessed away. Trying to keep that one onside was lefty Markonitis. He could not. Stars regroup and head north. It's Hendricks leading the charge at center ice. Arcanitis providing a little bit of a screen as Hendricks in between the circles lost his footing at the last moment, trying to make one last move. Puck sent out the other way for Ryan Seelinger. Up against the wall, far side. Harrington trying to keep him outside. He'll play it into the corner, where briefly stick by Pedersen, but backhanded off of the cage by the stick of Aiden Grosclaws, but now worked down to the zone, up to the blue line, where Marconitis brings it to center ice and lobs it in just to the left of Seguin Lake Carbo. Owen Dyer behind the Des Moines net, missed the stick on the breakout pass, was looking for Ben Keevan. Nick Young is there to clean it up and toss it back in beneath the goal line. Stars rush in on the forecheck, trying to hold the line. It's Weber at the point. Schlane turns and fires down low. It just missed heading to the net. Changes direction away from the far post. Nick Young against the wall, pushing and shoving. Back and forth with Gus Thorpe. Stars get a turnover. Egan with a shot. Save made. And it bounces back toward Keevan, who speeds it out of the zone. Up at center ice, Keevan lofted it off of Weber. Comes back to him. He works to the near corner. Young applying the body beneath the goal line. Stars looking for the puck. Now it is able to be retained by Schlane. Breakout pass intercepted. Lofted right back in by Andrew Clark. Right to the stick of Nick Young. This time able to elevate it out of the zone. At center ice, Mason Piepenberg could not wire it past the Lincoln blue line. Young was right there. Works to Weber. Far side, Egan. Airmails this one into the near corner. Loomer battling on the near side with Blake Zielinski. Zielinski controls and works it out of the zone. Seelinger, center ice. Backhands over to the far side. And it'll be offside on Des Moines. 14:21 to go here in the first period. We will take a break and be back with more in just a moment. Back in 60 on 93.7 The Ticket and Flow Hockey.
Your possibilities are endless at Doane University. Rooted in liberal arts, you can choose from undergraduate and graduate programs, all delivering real-world experience. At Doane University, we take a personal approach to education, giving you the guidance you need to own your future. It's not just our long history of innovative learning, it's the feeling of being surrounded by possibilities that makes us different. Now is your time. Take a big step toward your dream career and apply today at doane.edu/apply.
Get your season tickets for all the excitement that the 2025-26 season brings us. 7-Star members, renew your season tickets now to guarantee that you'll have seats for all Stars home games in the 2025 Clark Cup playoffs. Take advantage of the early bird window to save on your season tickets. For more information, email Connor, CONNOR, at LincolnStars.com or call 402-474-7827 to secure your season tickets now and become a member of the 7-Star Club.
Let's send it back to the voice of the Stars, Joel Norman.
Scoreless affair so far between the Stars and the Buccaneers. Battle of the first place Lincoln Stars and the 7th-seeded Des Moines Buccaneers. On the outside looking into the playoff picture, Des Moines entering tonight 7 points back of Tri-City for the final playoff spot. Mentioned Tri-City is taking on Omaha at the Viero Center tonight, so there is certainly a chance with 1 point that the Storm can lock up their playoff bid here tonight. Magic number is just 1. So Des Moines playing for its life to continue this season beyond the next couple of weeks. We're running out of games fast. Regular season ends April 12th. Today for the Stars is the final game of the month of March. Trying to snap a 3-game losing skid. Right now looking for the game's first tally. Back behind the Des Moines net, scooped up. It's Keaton Norrie working it to the near side. Drops it off against the wall toward Connor Buick. Buick north for Britton Alston. Gets it over the red line. Into empty space. DeJulian finds the puck. Lobs it across ice. Off the stick of Loomer. And in beneath the goal line. Pitchforked away from him by Ori to the near side. And possessed across ice. Yaroslav Brizgalov breaking it out. Looking for Grosclaws. Couldn't quite get there in time. Forces a tie-up behind the net. Harrington works to Picard before absorbing a big hit from Brizgalov. The Buccaneers take over shortly afterward. Dyer entering the zone, met up against the wall by Griffin Brown. This puck is lofted back toward the Des Moines blue line, trying to steer away from pressure. The puck stolen here. It's Bakar. Worked into the near corner, gets a pass off. Down low, it's Kohansky with a shot. Somehow seen through the traffic by Seguin Lake Carbo. Caden Harrington near wall. Looking to go back underneath. He finds Kohansky. Chip pass for Oliver. Oliver, right wing circle. Able to leave it at the base of the circle for Picard. Tapped away from him, gets it back to Oliver. Trying to transfer over to the backhand. It's stolen away. Now up at center ice. Grossclaws got past the Lincoln bench, but Harrington steals it away. Finds Picard on the rush. His wrister is denied. Big save there once again. Stars with each of the game's first 4 shots credited. Looking for another. Oliver, right wing. Wrister into the glove. Once again, Seguin LeCarbeau with a big stop. A couple of odd man rushes there for Lincoln, but nothing to show for them so far. Elliot Seguin LeCarbeau, standing 6'2", weighs 195 pounds. This season, 8-9, 19-2, the 370 goals against average and an 884 save percentage. New Hampshire commit, who against the Stars in this campaign has dropped 2 of 3 meetings. Faced them all 3 previous times. Most recently, January 24th, he stopped 27 of 31 shots in a Lincoln victory. He did get the win in the overtime triumph January 4th, stopping 32 of 33 shots and a 2-1 win. That's the lone game Des Moines has taken against Lincoln this season. Reese Shaw at center ice. Could not get around Aiden Jans. Shaw, of course, played with the Stars last season. Traded right before the start of the regular season. Goal and 3 assists in 43 games last season. Seelinger against the wall, looking to pump it deep for Shaw. Poked away from him. It's Markinitis leading the charge north. Markinitis left wing. Wrister. He scores. Might have been on the rebound. Tapped in. Either way, Lincoln has struck first. Another odd man rush. And this time they make the Buccaneers pay. It's Markinitis with the tally. His 19th of the season. And it's 1-0 Stars with 11:37 to go in the first period. Lefty Markinitis settling that puck at center ice for himself. Went in on the rush with Aiden Jans. Puck came in and out of the net so fast. Jans pushed it back in just to make sure. But it is Markinitis' goal. And with that tally, Markinitis is a goal away from 20. If he can get to 20 tallies, it'll be the 6th time in Lincoln Stars, or the first time, rather, in Lincoln Stars history that they have 6 different 20-goal scorers. 1-0 Stars. They've broken that streak of 3 straight games, giving up the game's first goal. Now they look to get a multi-goal lead. Etienne Lassard off of the wall far side. Bank pass ahead just in front of Hunter Anderson. It will go for icing. So a good burst of energy in the building right now. The ice, a face-off back to the left of Jan Shostak. Give you the numbers on the St. Cloud State commit. 25, 12, and 1 on the campaign. 245 goals against average and a 909 save percentage. Tonight, game number 40 for Jan Shostak, the Minsk, Belarus native. Face-off control. Zielinski turns and tries a shot down low. Sticked away by Lassard before it could get to Shostak. Anderson up the wall for Schlein. Disrupted. Zielinski fires again wide of the cage. Egan chops it into the neutral zone. Here comes Hunter Anderson over the left wing side. Slipping up behind him, Daniel Schlein. Penalty coming up. Shostak to the bench. Henrik at the point. Low pass down, looking for Anderson from a sharp angle. Misses the net. And it's touched up near side. Brenton Alstead there. But the Buccaneers will be penalized. And the first team to head to the box here tonight with 10:35 to go in the first period. Des Moines still without a credited shot on goal. And they trail Lincoln right now 1-0. So here go the Stars with an excellent opportunity to add to their lead. Top power play in the USHL for Lincoln entering play tonight at 28.3%. Holding will be the call against Owen Dyer. Lincoln's power play went 2 for 6 last weekend against Sioux Falls. Trying to cash in here against the Buccaneers. Lincoln's power play against Des Moines, 1 for 8 this season. And the Buccaneers get a good start, winning the faceoff and clearing down the ice. Here's Etienne Lassard bringing it north. First power play unit for Lincoln. Nick Young, Etienne Lassard, Bruno Egan, Gio DeJulian, and Jack Picard. Matthew Malte out for a second straight game after an upper body injury sustained 2 Fridays ago against Sioux Falls. So the Stars out their captain. Here's Egan gliding in from the near wall, tries a low shot. That one sticked away, comes to the wall far side where Lassard corrals. Up the wall, Picard into the slot. Touchdown low. Egan toward DeJulian. First chance wouldn't go. Second one up in the air, but snared by Seguin Lecarbo. 9:55 to go in the first, and 1:20 to go on this power play for Lincoln. Again, Dyer in the box for holding. Schlein taking the draw, pushes it over far side, chopped up in the air and bouncing past Harrington, and will head all the way back toward the Lincoln zone. Second power play unit onto the ice. It also gets a different look. Henricks and Harrington, the defenseman. Hunter Anderson, Dashiell Oliver, and Daniel Schlein, the forwards. Oliver, base of the right wing circle, wraps it around the net far side. Up the wall to Harrington, left point. He glides right. Dishes back toward Henricks behind him. Down low. Oliver, backdoor. He's got Anderson trying to stuff it home. Somehow, Seguin Lecarbo got the pads over there to secure that. Boy, a point-blank opportunity on succinct passing to find Anderson backdoor, but just could not be stuffed home. Excellent opportunity, but a better save. 51 seconds left on the penalty kill. Anderson was all alone near side. A left pad of Seguin Lecarbo coming through in a huge way. 10-0, the differential in shots on goal right now, for what it's worth, in favor of Lincoln. Faceoff comes right back to the netminder. Flipped off the glass at the right point. Henricks keeps it onside, works over to Harrington. Leads all USHL defensemen in goals and power play tallies. 7 of his 16 goals have been on the man advantage. He's got the puck on the half-wing far side. Schlein up top, back and forth with Henricks. Daniel Schlein, right circle. Drifts high, now looks to the corner. Up top, Henricks with a one-timer, and that one is denied. Rebound over to the left circle. Harrington down low. Oliver surveys the scene. Looking left, passes right. Anderson up to Schlein. Really good puck movement from the Stars on this power play. Looking to get rewarded. Schlein from a sharp angle with a one-timer. He misses the net. Swatted up into the air. Henricks gloves it down to himself, but has to retreat to the neutral zone. Time winding down. Anderson gets over the line, cannot part the Red Sea with 2 defenders in front of him. Schlein backtracking, lost control of the puck, briefly worked north by Andrew Clark, but disrupted. Now a shot from the far side, this time from Dyer. That's the first of the game for Des Moines, but a save by Shostak. Lincoln with 10 shots on goal tonight before the first shot for the Buccaneers. 1-0 Lincoln on the goal by lefty Marketitis. Near side, it's Aiden Jans trying to work north. Marketitis from Nick Young at the 8:23 mark. I mentioned Jans being on that rush with him, adding to his great plus-minus work as of late. He's a +12 now over his last 24 games, with a +1 already in this one. Here's Keevan. Nice delay. Finds Clark. His shot misses the top right corner. Scooped up at the circle, far side by Keaton Norrie. Pitchforked around the boards. Here's Ben Keevan. Left wing circle. Up against the wall. Keevan dangling beneath the net. Keevan around to the far side. Looking to the right point. Still protecting. Keevan walking in front. Tries to punch it through on the backhand. That wouldn't go. Then another shot goes just wide of the cage. Now from the left point. This one punched away by Shostak. Ori sent it through. Clark up against the boards. Works back to the neutral zone. He'll pump it up to center ice to Ori. Nearly stolen away. Nice move to avoid the defense. Now he'll flip it in behind the Lincoln net. Shostak slows behind the cage. Brown eventually takes over. Out to Marketitis, up ice to Julian, looking to stretch to Loomer. Hits off of a body before getting back to him. Advances north for DeJulian. Little trouble against the wall near side. Worked back to the blue line. Kept on side momentarily before Clark pushed it the other way. Over the line near end. Lassard working behind the Lincoln net. He'll scoop it up far end. Lassard trying to shake off the defense there. Alston all over him. Brought it around near end. Now Pelletier in front of the Des Moines bench, poked away from him. Kernan steers it to the right side. Allsted is over the line, leaned into by Loomer. Batted up in the air a couple of times. And we do have a high stick. The puck played with a high stick to send this play back into, should be into the Des Moines end. I believe the Buccaneers played it. But either way, we'll get immediate timeout. 6:27 to go in the first period with the Stars leading 1-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds after this on the Lincoln Stars Hockey Network.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Hey Stars fans, I'm Matthew Malte, captain of your Lincoln Stars. Thank you so much for your support of us all season. Don't miss our last regular season home game Friday, April 11th, when we host the Tri-City Storm at 7:05 at the Icebox. Be here to win prizes throughout the night and to cheer the boys on. Purchase your tickets for April 11th now at LincolnStars.com.
Let's send it back to the voice of the Stars, Joel Norman.
7 goals in 10 games in the month of March for Stars forward lefty Markonitis, and he's got the game's only tally here tonight. 6:27 to go in the first period. After a high sticking back in Lincoln's end, puck being played with a high stick back in the Lincoln end. A face-off now on the far circle side in Des Moines' defensive zone. Lincoln wins the draw right off of it. Anderson, right side, Egan, one-timer. He scores! Just like they drew it up. Bruno Egan with a tally doubles up the Lincoln lead. 22nd of the season for Bruno. On a beautiful win, Schlein wins the draw. Anderson, great patience, delaying, sets up Egan, putting the puck right in his wheelhouse and giving the Stars a 2-goal advantage. 2 goals on 11 shots for Lincoln. They have limited Des Moines to just 3 in total. And a big blast from Bruno makes it a 2-0 game. His line will remain on the ice. Bruno Egan points in back-to-back games. He had an assist last Saturday. We mentioned he entered tonight's game third of the USHL in points per game with 1.29 this season. Icing on the Stars with 6:14 remaining in the first. That'll set up a face-off back of the Stars' defensive zone now. So multiple tallies in the first period. This is something the Stars needed to have happen. They are outscoring opponents 91-41 in the first this season. But as mentioned, this had been an issue in the last few games. Outscored 6-1 in the first period in the previous 3 contests. So they've already flipped the momentum in that regard, but now they've got to keep pouring it on. Stars came back from a 3-0 deficit to eventually tie the game last Saturday, but suffer the loss. Back-to-back regulation losses for the first time since December. Here's a saucer pass attempted by Schlein for Anderson. Could not connect on it as the 2 Minnesota Duluth commits looking to add to this lead. That line remaining on the ice. They've got some good chemistry right now with 1 goal already tonight. Talked about Anderson and Schlein's history together, but Egan, whoever he seems to play with, has been productive. Rister from the far side. That went off the stick of Andrew Clark, snared by Jan Shostak. How about the efforts of Jan Shostak last Saturday in relief for Lincoln? A unique circumstance where William Prowse was pulled after 20 minutes of play, with the Stars trailing in that game against the Sioux Falls Stampede here at the Icebox by a 3-0 score. Shostak came in and certainly gave the Stars a chance to come back. As from the moment that Shostak came into the game, the Stars ended up outscoring the Stampede 4-3 the rest of the way, but they lost the game 6-4. Lincoln had 2 goals in the second, 2 more in the third, but surrendered 3 goals in the third and lost by a pair. Here tonight, leading 2-0 at home in the penultimate home game of the regular season. Stars' last home game coming up on April the 11th against the Tri-City Storm. After that, the postseason gets started. Right now, Lincoln is trying to make sure it locks up that first-round bid, trying to add to the lead right now here. A bouncing puck could not be put on net right in front of the cage. As it's punched out of the zone, Jack Curran gets it near side, lifted up in the air, and might have caught a stick on the Lincoln bench. We get a whistle and a neutral zone face-off in a moment. Just taking a peek at how those standings look in the Western Conference. Lincoln in first place. Really the only team who's going to catch them the rest of the way here. Likely Sioux Falls with the 81 points. Waterloo, 72 points there in third. Blackhawks defeated the Stampede yesterday. So the way things are lining up, it's going to be a battle between Lincoln and Sioux Falls over these final few games to lock up that top spot and the entire Western Conference. Lincoln has led the West for the better part of the start of the 2025 calendar year. There's Pedersen near side for Harrington. Up ice, Markinitis chipped it off the wall. Pedersen into the neutral zone, gliding over the line. Pedersen, good puck protection. Looks over left side and feeds it over to Henriks. Back up top, Harrington tries a shot through the traffic. Save made. Pedersen looming right in front, and it's whacked home. Lincoln has added to its lead, making it 3-0 with 4:29 remaining here in the first period. A ton of commotion in front, and it was Drew Delasala who punted home another goal for the Stars. Delasala with his 5th goal of the season. Skating as the extra forward tonight for Lincoln. Looks like Nate Pedersen is being congratulated. What is his first USHL assist on that play? A 3-0 lead now for the Stars. Contributions from all over the lineup. They cash in with another tally here. We've seen that 4th line now with Pedersen as the extra skater on that wing. He was taking the spot of Markinitis. They score a goal. Top line, Egan scored. Little bit of everything here in this game. Markinitis scoring earlier as well on the 4th line. Here comes Lane Loomer on the near side. He'll work it out toward the far corner. Rushing in on the forecheck, but beaten over to that puck by Mason Piepenberg. Went to the North American Hockey League last year, did Piepenberg with a Chippewa steal. No goals and 9 assists in 31 games. DeJulian with Lassard. Pump behind the net, just past the stick of Rombach. Rushing over far corner, beaten to it. Throws claws off the backside of the boards. Pumping in front of the net on a funky carry. Now to the near corner, now to the near wall, rather. It's Loomer pushing up against the wall. DeJulian pulls the puck free. Drumps it off for Pelletier. Pelletier over the blue line. Drop pass looking for Loomer. Could not be settled. Keevan dances the other way. Ben Keevan over the blue line. Delays. Looks into the high slot. Wrister denied. Big save by Shostak. Nice opening for Theo Kiss. He was trying to pick up another tally there. Kiss on the patience of Ben Keevan. Almost on the receiving end of a good opportunity. But a better save there from Shostak. Kiss was looking for his 14th goal of the season right there. But Shostak coming through in a big way. This is a Des Moines Buccaneers team where goals, we've seen this a little bit in recent years. Goals have been tough to come by. 168 goals scored this season. That is the 4th fewest in the USHL. Fargo, Cedar Rapids, and the Omaha Lancers are the only teams to score less. As Shostak makes another save right off of the draw on the win by the Buccaneers. 6 shots tonight for Des Moines. Lincoln with 14 and leading 3-0. Markinitis at the 8:23 mark got the scoring started. Egan, it's credited as Daniel Schlein, but that's incorrect. To the 13:37 mark, that was a blast by Bruno Egan. Now it has been changed to him, it looks like. Drew Delasala at the 15:31 mark, and a 3-0 lead for Lincoln. There's Tanner Henriks. Out of the zone, finds Caden Harrington. Past the blue line. Harrington to the line, puts a shot up, hit off the side of the cage. Egan joined by Pelletier, muscle to the wall, far side. Barron and Keevan prying at the puck. Squirts free toward Anderson. Looks like the puck was played with a hand pass. So we'll get a whistle with 2:44 to go in the first period. Taking a quick peek at the USHL scoreboard here tonight. End of the second period from Youngstown, a 3-3 score between the Fargo Force and the Youngstown Phantoms. Late in the second from Muskegon, Madison probably the hottest team in the USHL right now. Them or the Sioux Falls Stampede, it sure seems like. Madison up 3-0 against Muskegon. No updates yet from Tri-City in that game between the Lancers and the Storm. 1-1 between Sioux City and Chicago after 20. End of the first from Green Bay. 1-1 between the Gamblers and the Dubuque Fighting Saints. No score between Team USA and the Waterloo Blackhawks. U18s and U17s are both at action. Team USA is also at Cedar Rapids. No score in that contest yet either. That one has not begun yet. We're about 20 minutes away. 2:15 to go in the first period. It's presented by Genesis Health Clubs, and it's the Stars leading the Buccaneers 3-0. Jack Kernan working the puck out of his own zone, lofts up to center ice. Young slapped it down for just a moment. Zielinski comes up with it, gets a shot off, but Shostak makes the save. Oliver behind the cage. For Griffin Brown, far side for Kohanski. Stretches it out near end. Skate the stick. It's Oliver attacking north. Dishes it over near corner. Young is met up against the wall before the puck is pulled away from him by Jacob Jazdrzewski. Now Rombug behind the Lincoln blue line. Over to Young. Foot race to the puck far side. Pelletier trying to punch it away. Could not get it far enough north. Rombug stretches right wing side. Off the stick of Picard. No, he just missed the stick. Played off the wall and iced by the Stars. With 1:27 left in the opening frame. Face on to the right of Shostak, near circle. Picard against Jazdrzewski. Picard wins it. Well, he'll work it behind the goal line. Finds Rombach. Off the boards far side. Pelletier punched north, just past the stick of Loomer. Barron works it around him. Now attacking north. It's Buick up to the blue line. Drop pass from Grossclaws. Right wing side. Save made. Where's the puck? Shostak is able to cover it up atop the crease. On a quick shot, far board side. Jazdrzewski let it loose. Saw Brizgalov and Grossclaws were trying to keep an eye for where the rebound was. Looked like Shostak just had it caught between his equipment. He was able to cover it up to make the save. 1:06 to go here in the first. Stars still leading 3-0. Lefty Marketitis, Bruno Egan, and Drew Della Sala with the tallies here in the period. Here's Rombach behind the Lincoln cage. Brings the puck far side, pumped out, far wall. Egan into the neutral zone. Schlein looking north. Saucer pass ahead for Anderson. Behind the defense. Anderson dangles and scores! What a move! Hunter Anderson. It's 4-0 Lincoln with 45.3 to go here in the first. The Minnesota Duluth commit finding an opening behind the defense at the last moment. And the chemistry of Anderson and Schlein continues to pay off. But what patience by Anderson to extend the Stars' lead. Hunter Anderson picks up his 12th goal of the season and his 8th with the Stars since being acquired on January 9th. Under 40 seconds remaining. Stars have scored 4 times here in the first period to get off to a commanding start to tonight's contest. But a few games now since they got to 5 goals. They would certainly love to do that here. In fact, 2 weeks since they last did, which by Lincoln Stars standards is an eternity for this season. 3 games in between now and the last time that they had 5 goals in a game. That was against Cedar Rapids in this building. 10 seconds to go in the first. Here's Thorpe. Far corner. He'll pin the puck up against the wall, trying to wind down the final few seconds. 2 seconds in 1, and that does it for an exciting first period for the Stars. Exactly what they wanted to begin tonight's contest, scoring 4 times in the period to get off to a commanding start tonight against Des Moines. Lefty Markinitis got the scoring started at the 8:23 mark of the first period for his 19th goal this season. Bruno Egan scored for the 22nd time at the 13:37 mark. Drew De La Sala at the 15:31 mark with his 5th. And then Hunter Anderson just a moment ago for the 12th time this season at the 19:15 mark of the first period. What a start for the Stars. Still 40 minutes to go here tonight, but off and running in this one. It's 4-0 Lincoln, and that does it for our first period of play presented by Genesis Health Clubs. We're going to take a break, and when we return, it'll be time for period number 2 from the Icebox. But first, in between now and then, our first intermission report right around the corner being presented by Crayon Campus. Stick around for more after these messages here on the Lincoln Stars Hockey Network.
It's the two-fingered wave on a gravel road. It's letting the kids take dad's truck to prom. It's Friday nights under the lights of a hometown football field. Eustace Body Shop knows small towns. It's where our values are rooted. We treat our people right, and in turn, they treat you, our customer, right. And we give back to our communities. Not much more small town than that. Eustace Body Shop, small town service, big city technology.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Hey Stars fans, I'm Ford Jack McCarr. Over the last 3 seasons in Lincoln, I've had a chance to stay in a couple of great homes while playing for the Stars. I'm so grateful for the hospitality of the Reese and the Weber families to help Lincoln feel like home for me. Please consider hosting a Lincoln Stars USHL or AAA player for the rest of this season if you have an open room in your house. The connections that players form with their billets are so crucial for making Lincoln feel like home for us.
Email housing@lincolnstars.com.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of hand-cut fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solution. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with the child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
It may not feel like it, but planting season is on its way, and now's the time to upgrade your equipment with a late model John Deere planter from Acres Equipment. Acres has an entire lineup of John Deere planters equipped with the latest technology to ensure planting accuracy throughout your field. And to get you up and going, each planter purchase from Acres includes in-field startup support from one of our Precision Ag professionals. Warmer weather is coming soon, so don't delay. Visit your local Acres for details. Offer expires April 30th, 2025.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Hello? Hello?
Believe it or not, old phones are one of the most common pain points in offices today. Many of these phones are beyond repair because parts aren't available to fix outdated devices. Whether it's a traditional phone system or cloud-based VoIP technology, Hamilton Business Phones can help upgrade your connection. We make it easy to sync your office phone with yourself for seamless call handling, no matter where you work. If your current office phone can't do this, you deserve better. Hire your local experts. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Hey, bestie! Whoa, how'd you snag that awesome set of wheels? I'm in the market for a new car, too. My friends at Members Own Credit Union. You're always in the driver's seat when it comes to your finances at Members Own. Always in the driver's seat, huh? Yep. They set you up with a loan that makes sense for your budget with great rates and top-notch customer service to boot. Looks like we're going to need to make a pit stop. Let's go. I'll drive. Hit the road to financial success and explore auto loan options with your best financial friend, Members Own Credit Union. For details, go to membersowncu.org/drive. Federally insured by the NCUA.
It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier power sports dealership. Stocking all the top brands, including Can-Am, Honda, Polaris, Kawasaki, CF Moto, Suzuki, Yamaha, Sea-Doo, Manitow pontoon boats, and Triton trailers. Come check out Nebraska's newest Indian motorcycle dealership, plus score big on their massive selection of side-by-sides, all-terrain vehicles, motorcycles, and power watercraft. Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has it all under one roof at their new 27th and I-80 location, and they can't wait to get you set up for the summer.
Attention Nebraska sports fans. Are you ready to take your skills to the next level? The Army National Guard is looking for leaders who are dedicated, driven, and ready to make a difference. Join us and gain invaluable experience while serving your country with a flexible schedule, competitive benefits, and a chance to build a strong future. Learn more at nationalguard.com/Nebraska. Live here, serve here. The Nebraska Army National Guard, guard the good life.
Let's send it back to the voice of the Stars, Joel Norman.
Well, this is not Joel Norman. This is Jackson Kleinford back here on 93.7 Ticket Studios, 1040 O Street. Your Lincoln Stars are up 4-0 after the first period. What a great period for the Stars. Just a quick little score update from around the USHL. The Youngstown Phantoms at the break against the Fargo Force are tied 3-3. The Muskegon Lumberjacks at the break playing a game against the Madison Capitals, where the Madison Capitals are up 3-1. Chicago Steel and Sioux City at the break are tied 1-1. The Green Bay Gamblers and the Dubec, I hope I'm saying that right. The Dubec Fighting Saints are tied 1-1. And still late to go tonight is, at least this, at the break, Waterloo Blackhawks and USA U18 in the USHL are tied 0-0. Here's a quick little score update from around the USHL. Switching gears for a little bit of just a sports score update. We got some March Madness in the Elite Eight tonight. The 1 seed Florida Gators are taking on the 3 seed Texas Tech Red Raiders. Texas Tech is leading that game in the second half, 63-57. Good performance so far from the Texas Tech Raiders. Shooting pretty well. Florida's not shooting as well. They're not shooting very well from the 3-point line. I believe it's showing right now. Their starters only have 1 combined 3. 1. They've only made 1 3 this entire game so far. Florida fighting to get back that lead, 63-57. Still later to go tonight. It'll be Duke and Alabama. That's a game you don't want to miss, folks. Duke and Alabama. Duke is a team on a mission. They do not lose. Alabama is fighting for a spot to go to the Final Four.
We will see what happens tonight, folks. That game tips off at 7:49 here in a little less than an hour. But with that being said, in a couple minutes, we'll send it back to Joel Norman with our first intermission report. Don't go anywhere. Lincoln Stars versus the Des Moines Buccaneers here at 93.7 The Ticket.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Whoa, how'd you snag that awesome set of wheels? I'm in the market for a new car, too. My friends at Members Own Credit Union. You're always in the driver's seat when it comes to your finances at Members Own. Always in the driver's seat, huh? Yep. They set you up with a loan that makes sense for your budget with great rates and top-notch customer service to boot. Looks like we're going to need to make a pit stop. Let's go. I'll drive. Hit the road to financial success and explore auto loan options with your best financial friend, Members Own Credit Union. For details, go to membersowncu.org/drive. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Hello? Hello?
Believe it or not, old phones are one of the most common pain points in offices today. Many of these phones are beyond repair because parts aren't available to fix outdated devices. Whether it's a traditional phone system or cloud-based VoIP technology, Hamilton Business Phones can help upgrade your connection. We make it easy to sync your office phone with your cell for seamless call handling, no matter where you work. If your current office phone can't do this, you deserve better. Hire your local experts. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. 20 minutes are in the books for tonight's Lincoln Stars game. It's time to recap the action so far with our first intermission report, presented by Cram Campus.
Joe Norman with you here at the Ice Box as the Stars lead the Des Moines Buccaneers 4-0 after 20 minutes of play here on the Lincoln Stars Hockey Network. Coming to you live on Flow Hockey and 93.7 The Ticket as the Stars off and running. They had exactly the first period that they needed after we talked about their previous 3 games. Outscored 6-1 in the first period. Tonight, leading 4-0 against the Des Moines Buccaneers. Lefty Markinitis got the scoring started on a 2-on-1 rush at the 8:23 mark. Scoring his 19th of the season. Nick Young with the assist. Markinitis is a tally away from giving the Stars 6 different 20-goal scorers in the same season. That has never happened in the first 28 seasons of Lincoln Stars history, but trying to get it done here in season number 29. Stars weren't finished, though, as Bruno Egan scored at the 13:37 mark of the first period. Thing of beauty, the Stars were able to get an offensive zone draw thanks to the puck being played with a high stick back in their defensive zone by the Buccaneers. So after the media timeout, Daniel Schlein won the draw. Hunter Anderson glided right. He had to be ready for him to potentially shoot just based on his positioning on the ice, but I think everyone was anticipating the pass was going to come over to the right side, and it certainly did. It came to Bruno Egan, and he one-time to top shelf for his 22nd goal at the 13:37 mark, making it 2-0 Stars. We'll hear more from Anderson in a little bit, but first, it was the fourth line cashing in once again to the 15:31 mark. Drew Della Sala whacking home a rebound, scoring his 5th goal of the season. Nate Pedersen picked up the primary helper for his first USHL point. Caden Harrington also added an apple on that tally to make it a goal at the 15:31 mark and a 3-0 Stars lead. Then at the 19:15 mark, Hunter Anderson, as we mentioned, he had the primary assist earlier. This time, a beautiful coast-to-coast goal as he came all the way from the Lincoln zone, brought it north. Not quite coast-to-coast, I should say. Daniel Schlein setting him up. A little mini breakout, and he would take advantage. Anderson, for the 12th time, dangling and scoring, outweighting Elliott Seguin, Le Carbo, and scoring on the backhand into a wide-open cage at the 19:15 mark of the first period. That is where we stand after 20 minutes, a 4-0 lead. One penalty in the period belonged to the Buccaneers. Owen Dyer for holding at the 9:25 mark. Nothing came of that Lincoln power play. Stars outshot the Buccaneers 15-8 in the first period. And Stars off and running in this one. Lots of guys already with a +2 on the night. Etienne Lassard, Lefty Markinitis, Bruno Egan, Hunter Anderson, Daniel Schlein, Drew Della Sala, and Jacob Rombach are all already a +2 here tonight. Well, we're going to take another break, and when we return, it'll be time for period number 2 here from the Icebox. It's 4-0 Stars, and we've got more coming in just a bit. Thanks for tuning in for the First Intermission Report, presented by Crayon Campus here on the Lincoln Stars Hockey Network.
The Stars are on the road April 4th, but you can watch the game with other Stars fans at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill in downtown Lincoln. Don't miss your chance to cheer on the Stars versus the Madison Capitals and win Stars prizes throughout the game. We'll see you April 4th at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill at 130 North 10th Street for our next watch party at 7:05 p.m.
It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier power sports dealership. Stocking all the top brands, including Can-Am, Honda, Polaris, Kawasaki, CF Moto, Suzuki, Yamaha, Sea-Doo, Manitow pontoon boats, and Triton trailers. Come check out Nebraska's newest Indian motorcycle dealership, plus score big on their massive selection of side-by-sides, all-terrain vehicles, motorcycles, and power watercraft. Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has it all under one roof at their new 27th and I-80 location, and they can't wait to get you set up for the summer.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes! Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports is quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier power sports dealership. Stocking all the top brands, including Can-Am, Honda, Polaris, Kawasaki, CF Moto, Suzuki, Yamaha, Sea-Doo, Manitow pontoon boats, and Triton trailers. Come check out Nebraska's newest Indian motorcycle dealership, plus score big on their massive selection of side-by-sides, all-terrain vehicles, motorcycles, and power watercraft. Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has it all under one roof at their new 27th and I-80 location, and they can't wait to get you set up for the summer. Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solution. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty.
It's the two-fingered wave on a gravel road. It's letting the kids take dad's truck to prom. It's Friday nights under the lights of a hometown football field. Eustace Body Shop knows small towns. It's where our values are rooted. We treat our people right, and in turn, they treat you, our customer, right. And we give back to our communities. Not much more small town than that. Eustace Body Shop, small town service, big city technology.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Let's send it back to the voice of the Stars, Joel Norman.
Just about ready to open up period number 2 here from the Icebox after an exciting opening frame for the Lincoln Stars as they picked up a 4-goal frame. And the Stars doing an excellent job in that first period to get everything going the way that they wanted to and be off and running here in tonight's contest. There's just a lot to talk about in terms of the goals. Lefty Markonitis, Bruno Egan, Drew Della Sala, and Hunter Anderson doing the scoring. This is a team that they're scoring at a ridiculous rate this season. 257 goals leads the entire USHL. Every goal the Stars score continues to add to their single-season record. They've already passed what was their previous record of 246 goals in 2000-2001. They have scored 5 or more goals in a game 26 times this season, and if they can get one more tonight, they will match their single-season record for scoring 5 or more goals in a game. That was 27 times back in the 1997-98 campaign. It's been a heck of a night for the Stars. They're looking to add to it as we get ready to open up the second period of play here in just a moment. Stars currently holding the 4-0 lead against the Buccaneers and ready to get back underway here at the Icebox. Happy to have you with us here. Lincoln Stars Hockey is being presented by Kraft Axe Throwing. Are you ready to unleash your inner lumberjack? Look no further than Kraft Axe Throwing. Whether you're a first-timer or a pro, our expert coaches have you covered. Perfect for your next birthday, date night, or just an evening with friends. Book now at craftaxethrowing.com for the ultimate axe experience. Period number 2 presented by Juice Stop as we're ready to get back underway. Des Moines attacking left to right, controls the opening draw. And they will take over now. It's Buick pumping it over left side. Brought up ice on the left wing boards by Ori, but he does so offside. Very quick stoppage in play. So I'll repeat that again, the one stat right before the start of this period. If the Stars score one more goal over these final 40 minutes, they will have scored 5 goals here tonight and will mark for Lincoln the 27th time this season that they've scored at least 5 goals in a game. That will match their single-season record that was initially set in 1997-98. Bruno Egan battling in the near corner with Connor Buick for the puck. Bumped out of the zone. Kernan tosses it right back in. Stars have done a great job negating Jack Kernan this season. This is a guy who scored 3 times against Lincoln last year. No points in 3 games and a period tonight against the Stars this season. He's got the puck right now trying to change that. He sends it to the cage, but Shostak makes the save, securing it against his chest. Kernan's been a heck of a player this season. Entered tonight 3rd in the USHL with 182 shots on goal. 2nd with 14 power play goals, and tied for 4th with 27 goals overall. Leading the Buccaneers in goals and points this season with 27 and 49 respectively for the Minnesota State commit. Lincoln wins the defensive zone draw. It's Dasha Oliver on the far boards. He'll flip it north just around the stick of Kate Kohansky. Elliot Seguin, Lane Carbo covers it up. The Stars only have one more home game left here this season. At least in the regular season. They're guaranteed at least 2 in the postseason. Final game of the regular season, April 11th against the Tri-City Storm. We'll be giving away prizes to fans all game long. To thank you for your support this season. Get your tickets for the game April 11th. 2 Fridays away right now at LincolnStars.com. Icing on the Buccaneers. Slow start to this second period. Stars with the advantage in shots on goal, 15-9. They had the game's first 10 shots on goal before the Buccaneers were able to get one. Lefty Markonitis scoring his 19th goal of the season, probably the main story of that first period. Markonitis is a goal away from giving the Stars 6 different 20-goal scorers this season. He is trying to join Bruno Egan, Gio DeJulian, Jack Baccar, Dasha Oliver, and Daniel Schlane. 20 goal scorers for the Stars and what's been a historic season lighting the lamp. Got a false draw on the face-off. We'll do it again in just a second. 19:01 remaining here in the second period. Hunter Anderson draws in after Daniel Schlane was kicked out. Wins the draw to Schlane. Back to Anderson. Top of the left circle. Anderson tries a shot. Just misses the cage. Caden Harrington. Nice move off of the wall. Harrington gliding beneath the circle. Draws a penalty. Theo Kiss, I believe, is going to be penalized. A little bit too much of a stick lift. Hooking will be the call on Kiss. And the Stars go on to their second power play of tonight's game. Excellent opportunity for Lincoln to cash in and do some more damage here in a moment. As Kiss heads to the box with 18:46 to go in the second. Don't forget, tonight is your final opportunity to pre-order Lincoln Stars 2025 Clark Cup Playoffs t-shirts. Head over to lincolnstars.com, click on the Stars Shop tab, and you can pre-order your 2025 Clark Cup Playoffs Stars shirt right now. Again, don't delay. Tonight is the final night to pre-order one. Lincoln to the power play. Second time here tonight. It's Harrington. Near board side. Looks up to the point. Hendricks, cross ice. Anderson in between the slot to Schlane. Sent right back to him. Hendricks to Anderson again. Rocky Russo starting with his second power play unit. Their puck movement was a little bit more sharper on that first power play of the night. Hendricks to Schlane. At the right point, he'll bring it over to your side. Daniel Schlane inside the left circle. Cross ice looking for Anderson. It's poked up in the air. He'll settle it against his body and feed to the right point. Hendricks looking backdoor. Just missed the stick of Oliver. Harrington trying to go off of the wall. Had it poked away by Dyer. Right back to him. Harrington to Oliver. Looking to the blue line. Now toward the cage. Down low. Harrington. Oliver. His shot. Fans on it. Dyer receives it and clears it down the ice. Lincoln will begin to change out the power play units. The first unit now making its way onto the ice. As from behind his own net, Hendricks will leave it for Lassard and hustle to the bench for a change. On for Hendricks comes Nick Young. Pakar across ice. He's got Young right off the bench. He scores! Nick Young, it's 5-0 Stars, a power play goal. 17:35 to go in the second. Young hopping off of the bench and scoring to add to the Lincoln lead. All the Stars are out tonight. 5-0 Lincoln. 2.5 minutes into period number 2. Young had a power play goal last Friday against the Sioux Falls Stampede. And he picks up another big tally right here for the Stars on the season. That's number 6 overall for Young. And a 5-0 lead for the Stars. So there it is. The 27th time this season, scoring 5 or more goals in a game. That matches a franchise record. Lincoln offsides here. Aiden Jan's not quite able to handle the breakout pass the way that he wanted. And a stoppage now with 17:21 to go in the second. So the power play goals for Nick Young. He has now scored 2 of Lincoln's last 3 power play goals. And that is his second on the man advantage this season. 6th goal overall, as mentioned, for the Clarkson Command. Young is a guy who head coach Rocky Russo has talked about in anticipation of having him back next season. He said that Young is a guy that should he come back, he could really step into a leadership role. Would be his 3rd full season with the Stars, parts of 4 seasons after he made his USHL debut back on February 14th of 2023. Rombach behind his own blue line to Brown. On the near side, Brown around the pressure of Burchill. Now a steal. Seelinger with Burchill. Over to the left side. Burchill fans on the shot. Batted up in the air. Trying to get it back on net. He just missed. Seelinger trying to go up the wall. Broken out by Jans, though, of the Stars. They attack right to left here in period number 2. Leading 5-0. All over the Buccaneers here tonight. Gus Thorpe back in his own zone. He'll carry it north. Net by Loomer. Sent up ice. Icing is washed out. Good job by Grossclaws to prevent that. Wrapped around from in front of the net. A shot attempt by Brizgalov couldn't get through. Now Dyer wires it to the cage, but Shostak shuffles to his right and secures the puck. 16-11 here in the second. And a 5-0 lead for the Stars here tonight. Take a look around the USHL scoreboard in just a moment. As the faceoff comes to the left of the Lincoln net in just a moment. I mentioned Des Moines in a lot of ways playing for its playoff life here tonight with Tri-City's magic number down to 1. It's Loomer pumping it out of the zone over the Sioux Falls, Des Moines blue line. Thinking about Sioux Falls. They're watching this game here tonight and like how last night's game went for them. Not probably liking what they see right now. A Stars victory puts them 3 points ahead of the Stampede in the standings atop the Western Conference. Lincoln with the 82 points on the season. Sioux Falls with 81. Stampede have been red hot as of late. They are 7-2-0-1 in their last 10 games. Tie up behind the Stars net, controlled. It's De La Sala. He has scored tonight, his 5th of the season. Gets it up to Ward Young, backhanded to the neutral zone. Loomer trying to go north for Pelletier, but poked away from him. Second chance attempt, gets ahead for Pelletier. 2-on-1 if they hurry. He's got De La Sala. He'll delay. Between the two circles, tries a shot. Sticked away by Elliott Seguin Le-Carbeau. And it comes out of play near corner side. 16 shots for the Stars to 11 for Des Moines. Lincoln will bring on that top line of Schlane, Anderson, and Egan. Anderson and Egan have both scored tonight. Trying to see if they can get Schlane into the fun now. Trying to take the draw against Kernan. To the top of the right circle, now punched over to the near corner boards. Zielinski sends it behind his own net. Richard Barrett is there. He'll work down to the far side, met by Anderson immediately, so retreated back behind the net. Zielinski to Kernan, drop pass to Zielinski. Wired it over the blue line, but right to the stick of Harrington. Caden Harrington looking to go into the neutral zone. Gets it ahead now and brought over the line. Egan off the boards, trying to play it for himself. Cannot get around Piepenberg. To the neutral zone. Shuffled ahead back to Schlane. Getting over the blue line. He did so just behind Egan. As now, meanwhile, on the far side, an exchange of words after a collision sent Tanner Hendricks down to the ice. Caden Harrington skated over to chat with Blake Zielinski. And we get a media timeout. 14:39 to go in the second period, with the Stars leading the Buccaneers 5-0. We'll take a break from the Icebox. It's all Lincoln so far. And we've got more in 60 seconds on the Lincoln Stars Hockey Network.
Hey Stars fans, I'm Matthew Maltek, captain of your Lincoln Stars. Thank you so much for your support of us all season. Don't miss our last regular season home game Friday, April 11th, when we host the Tri-City Storm at 7:05 at the Icebox. Be here to win prizes throughout the night and to cheer the boys on. Purchase your tickets for April 11th now at LincolnStars.com.
Hey Stars fans, I'm forward Jack McCarr. Over the last 3 seasons in Lincoln, I've had a chance to stay in a couple of great homes while playing for the Stars. I'm so grateful for the hospitality of the Reese and the Weber families to help Lincoln feel like home for me. Please consider hosting a Lincoln Stars USHL or AAA player for the rest of this season if you have an open room in your house. The connections that players form with their billets are so crucial for making Lincoln feel like home for us.
Email housing@lincolnstars.com.
Let's send it back to the voice of the Stars, Joel Norman.
5 goals tonight for the Stars, marking the 27th time this season that they have scored 5 or more in a game. That matches a franchise record set back in their second season, 1997-98, 27 times that year as well. They lead the Des Moines Buccaneers 5-0 with 14:39 remaining in the second period. It's presented by Juice Stop, coming to you live from the Icebox. Stars will be on the road for 2 games next weekend. Back at home, April 11th in this building against Tri-City. Final home game of the regular season. Now they're looking to add to the lead. It's Kohanski with a wrister denied. A big save as Seguin Le-Carbeau will hang on. April 11th is Fandemonium here at the Icebox, and you can get your tickets for that one at LincolnStars.com. We're giving away prizes all throughout that game, including playoff tickets, as the 2025 Clark Cup playoffs get started here very soon They begin on April 14th. The Stars are fighting and likely will have a first-round bye. So for them, the soonest that the Clark Cup playoffs would then begin would be April 19th, or 18th or 19th. We have to see. Waiting to see what comes from the schedule. Here's Picard, dangling, poked away from him by Buick, rescued at the point, Lassard. He'll drop it over for Rombach. His wrister just wide of the far post. Lassard from the right point, back to the net, hung on to and secured by Seguin LeCarbeau. (18-11), the shots on goal in favor of Lincoln. Lefty Markonitis back onto the ice. He's looking for his second goal of the night. What a month of March for him. 7 goals in 10 games here this month. He has, what was the, if the score is to hold, what would be the game winner in the first tally of the night for the Stars. A lot of hockey left, though, as Mason Piepenberg and the Des Moines Buccaneers win the draw. Richard Barron at center ice, over the blue line, chopped away, back to the neutral zone. Here comes Jan, speeding ahead, threads it through, looking for Markonitis. That one broken up. A shot from Pettersson denied. And Seguin LeCarbeau again hangs on. Nate Pettersson was looking for his first USHL goal, but he is denied. I mentioned that road trip next weekend for the Stars. Still an opportunity for you to watch the game, though, with other Stars fans on April 4th, next Friday. Join us at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill in downtown Lincoln. It's your chance to cheer on the Stars versus the Madison Capitals and win Stars prizes throughout the night. We'll see you April 4th at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill at 130 North 10th Street for our next watch party at 7:05. Pettersson wins the draw. Markonitis with a shot, kicked away to the near wall. Pettersson, left point for Brown. He'll wire one up high off of the chest of Seguin LeCarbeau. Keaton Norrie there to clean it up. Ori to Zielinski. Zielinski, a goal and an assist in his last 9 games. It's been a quiet stretch for him. He opened the season with 22 points in his first 28 games. Ryan Kroll, USHL journeyman behind the net, far side. Chopped over towards Zielinski, poked away from him from Markonitis. To the near corner, it's Kernan. Trying to stave off Markonitis, whacking away. Jack Kernan at center ice. Left side, gaining the line. Alstead flips it just wide. And sent over to the cage from the near wall. A shot from Zielinski, snared by Shostak. Zielinski in those first 28 games, 8 goals and 14 assists in that span. We mentioned a little bit of a dry spell for him. Previous 9 games entering tonight with just 2 points. The Schlane line onto the ice to take the draw to the left of Jan Shostak. They have accounted for 2 goals tonight, with Anderson and Egan both lighting the lamp. Stars control the draw. Harrington wires it in, hard off of the glass, bounces in front of the net towards Schlane. He couldn't handle the bouncing puck. Egan trying to one-time it to the cage, but it was blocked. Stars regroup in the neutral zone. Harrington off of the wall, bouncing toward the Des Moines net. Seguin LeCarbeau will cover it up. 12:41 left here in the second. Reese Shaw, the former Stars line, hops onto the ice, centering that 4th line with Michael Burchill and Ryan Seelinger. Seelinger had a hat trick in this building against the Stars back on October 11th in a tight but losing cause. 4-3 Lincoln victory against Des Moines. Seelinger getting each of his first 3 goals at the Icebox. Here's Schlane with a shot. Save made. Egypt looking for the rebound. He could not poke it through with one hand on the stick. Hendricks to the corner. It's Anderson. Trying to chip it up to the point. Looking for Harrington and hops around his stick. He'll have to go back to the neutral zone. Barron trying to poke it away from him. Hendricks comes back to help out. Hendricks and Harrington tangled up near side. Puck bounces free. Seelinger delays. Look for a pass to the left side. That was disrupted. Able to be kept onside by Kroll before Harrington stands up Shaw and the right wing circle. Now the Stars break it out. Schlane to Anderson. Off of his stick, bodied away by Kroll. Or he picks it up and speeds north. Former St. Cloud Norseman over the blue line. Drop pass. Clark delays, fires up high, misses the net. Hard off of the glass, it bounces to the goal line near side. Shaw looking for the puck, comes up with it now on the near side. Shaw to the corner. Finessed against the wall. Kiss lines up a shot, kicked away by Shostak. Ejan there to clean up the rebound. Banks it off of the wall, not quite out of the zone. Shaw charging toward the net, misses the cage and sends it up a little too high. Out of play with 11:22 to go in the second. And a whistle here will give us a stoppage and a face-off in the Lincoln defensive zone. Chance for the Stars to catch their breath. Bring on some fresh skaters after a tough defensive sequence. Best sustained attack of the night there for the Buccaneers. Here's DeJulian taking the draw in the Lincoln defensive zone against Andrew Clark. Top line on the ice for Des Moines. Lincoln wins the draw. It's Loomer, far side, pushed back into his own zone. Keevan pinches, poked it away from the wall, but right to the stick of Alex Pelletier of Lincoln. Pelletier, far side. It's Rombach up ice. Did it catch the stick of Loomer? Just did to negate icing. Dyer met up against the wall near side by Pelletier, beneath the goal line. Tipped away from him at the last second by Alstead. Barron pumps out to Keevan. Up the center ice. Here comes Clark. He's over the blue line. Clark, right wing circle. Carouse behind the cage. Lost his footing. Pelletier and Alstead battle far side. The Stars break it out. Loomer at center ice. Back to the defense. Drops off for DeJulian. Slip pass ahead. Looking for Loomer. Comes over towards Seguin LeCarbeau. And he will cover it up. 10:34 to go here in the second period. With the Stars leading this one 5-0. They have scored 4 times in the first period and once so far here in the second. To the right wing circle, it'll be Picard taking the offensive zone draw against Jack Kernan. Picard wins it. Della Sala. Fan now tries on the shot after his pass wouldn't go through. Zielinski, spring pass ahead, was looking for Alstead. Misses him. Shostak way out of the cage, far corner to play it. Pumps around the boards near corner. Puck comes free to Dashiell Oliver. Fourth-year Stars forward is over the line. Could not get it past. A good stick there defensively by Gus Thorpe. Kernan, right point, tries a shot, save made, loose puck in front. The Buccaneers celebrating, the light went off, and it will be called a goal. So Des Moines gets on the board, crashing the net and scoring. It'll be Kernan leading the flyby back to the bench as the Buccaneers make this a 5-1 game with 10:03 to go in the second. Well, the Stars have been a little bit lax defensively the last couple of minutes, and Des Moines makes them pay. Jack Kernan scoring his 28th goal of the season. It is going to go under review. And as this review takes place, we're going to take a quick 60-second break. We'll be back with more in a moment on the Lincoln Stars Hockey Network.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with taco night on Mondays or whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
Let's send it back to the voice of the Stars, Joel Norman.
A pretty quick review as the Des Moines Buccaneers are on the board. Their goal stands now. It's Pedersen dangling to the net, trying to answer for Lincoln. Stopped at the last moment by Elliott Seguin Le-Carbeau. 5-1 the score. Lincoln in the lead. But Des Moines getting on the board just a moment ago as Jack Kernan tallied. Picking up the goal to get the Buccaneers on the board. Now the Stars frantically working the other way. Pedersen could not get the shot through. It's Grosclaws carrying it out, right wing side. Head up against the wall. Centering at 10th for Barron, intercepted by Hendricks. Good shift from the Stars' fourth line right now. Trying to get a response. Jans could not sling it through for Markonitis. Eventually kicked over toward him and then pumped into the neutral zone as Brown applies the body against Burchill near side. Markonitis and Lassard back at their own zone. Sent up towards center ice. Dyer breaks it up before it could get to Anderson. 8:45 to go in the second. 5-1 Stars the score. Here's Dyer, Des Moines captain. To Burchill, far side, Barron. Worked in behind the cage. Shaw tangles up with Brown. Griffin Brown pulls the puck free. Lofted into the neutral zone. Dyer will go back and get it at his own blue line. Anderson defending as it's worked north. Burchill up ice. Barron on the backhand. Sweeps in behind the cage. Sets it up on the front step. Shaw's stick was tangled. He could not get the shot off. Schlane to Brown. Backhanded in. And behind the Des Moines net. Thorpe to the far side. Flicked up ice to Burchill. He's got an opening on the left wing. He'll speed over the blue line. Burchill pumps it deep. Two defenders swarming around him. Nick Young's the first of the puck behind the goal line. To the neutral zone. Could not be tipped down by Bruno Egan. The Stars are guilty of icing. Lincoln Stars hockey is being presented by Culligan of Lincoln. Culligan of Lincoln area is locally owned and operated and has no plans to change that anytime soon. We understand the challenges of our region's water and have a deep passion for providing high-quality water to our neighbors. At Culligan of Lincoln area, we go to great lengths to test your water, inspect your plumbing, and ask questions about your family's water needs. Stars win the D-zone face-off after icing. It's worked right back over the line. Egan delays, looks ahead, cannot loop it around two defenders. Nearly stood up in front of the blue line by Ori. Buccaneers have scored once in this period. Trying to inch a little bit closer. They've trailed by as many as 5. It's 5-1 right now. Thorpe in his own zone. Feeds Ori behind the net. Worked out to the far side. He tangles up with DeJulian. Both players go down. Keevan up to the blue line. Finds Ori again. Fans on the puck at center ice. DeJulian's got a breakaway. Gio DeJulian shoots down low. A save made. Rebound. It's Loomer backhanding it just wide of the near post. Homer to DeJulian. He'll wrap it around. Over toward Young. Fans on the one-timer. They scored it back toward the near corner wall. DeJulian behind the cage. Loomer on the backhand. Turns to the forehand. His shot down low. Partially blocked. Rolls towards Seguin Le-Carbeau. And he'll cover it up. 6:45 to go here in the second period. It's 5-1 Stars. And we'll take a quick 60-second timeout. I'll be back with more in a moment on the Lincoln Stars Hockey Network.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call today at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Stay up to date with the Lincoln Stars. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and X, and like us on Facebook. You'll find info about upcoming home games, behind-the-scenes videos with players, and much more. While you're online, make sure to visit LincolnStars.com to read the latest news on the team or to purchase tickets.
Let's send it back to the voice of the Stars, Joel Norman.
Well, the Stars enter tonight's game with a staggeringly impressive record of 28-1-1 when leading after the first period this season. They led by four after the first 20 minutes tonight. They lead by 4 right now, 5-1 with 6:45 to go in the second. When Lincoln has led after 40 minutes, it is 36-1. That's the daunting task right now for Des Moines, trying to get a little bit closer in the late stages of the second. 6:35 and ticking remaining in the frame. It's Seguin Lake-Carbo from behind his own net. Slingshots it around the boards up to the right point. Harrington winds up with a slapper, but he misses the cage. Henricks rescues at the left point. Gets it back beneath the goal line. De La Sala, body to the wall. Kohanski joins him, trying to poke it free. It's eventually able to be worked out. Piepenberg. Now Carden across ice, just to the right of Shostak. Received off of the wall at one time by Alstead, but Shostak makes the save. De La Sala to the far side. Kohanski trying to pitch it out. Gets it off the body of Barron. But now sent in front of the net to Buick. Buick, the Penn State commit. Far side of the ice finds Barron. Speaking of Penn State, Stars with plenty of players currently playing in the NCAA tournament. Field of teams have been eliminated, obviously, but overall, Stars sent a total of 21 alums to play in the 2025 NCAA Division I tournament, inching closer to getting toward the Frozen Four. Icing is called here on Des Moines. The schools with the most Stars alums to appear in the NCAA tournament, two of them, Cornell and Western Michigan. Cornell had 3 Stars alums, Marion Moscow, Jack O'Leary, and Winter Wallace. Western Michigan had 3 as well, Cole Krusberg, Rosine, Jack Messick, and Owen Michaels. You can take a look at the full list of Stars alums to appear in Division I tournament rosters in this NCAA tournament by heading over to LincolnStars.com. Posted it earlier this week. Schlane in between the circles looking for Hunter Anderson. Deflected off of his stick and up into the netting right behind the Des Moines net. Also, if you're on LincolnStars.com, other news that you'll see on there was the news about Hunter Anderson's college commitment earlier this week, making his decision to head to Minnesota Duluth. And I really like the quote that I got from Anderson saying, he's got a really good friendship already with Daniel Schlane, so it kind of felt natural to be going to the same school as him. Said he's one of his best friends, both on and off the ice. And they've been line mates pretty much ever since Anderson was acquired January 9th by the Stars. Egan from the near wall. His shot hits off the side of the cage. Bounces back to the goal line to Schlane. For Egan, left circle. Bruno Egan. Near wall. Looking. He'll thread it beneath the goal line. Anderson tries to get a stick lift on Gus Thorpe. Now a tie up against the wall. Jastrzewski and Dyer providing resistance. Anderson forced out, tries to jump back in. Now pried away from the pileup by Dyer, who will now tie him up against the wall. Puck is loose at their feet. Schlane finds it. To the left point, Rombach. Back toward the skates of Schlane. Behind him toward Anderson. Hunter Anderson looking to the right point. Skates it that way. And a pass toward Lassard, who is stapled against the wall. His glove comes off. He went to grab his face. In apparent pain for a moment. Now has to hustle back defensively. As Pedersen cleans it up at the Lincoln zone. Nate Pedersen up towards center ice. Bounces past a stick of Seelinger back into the Des Moines zone. Piepenberg. Long stretch pass far board side to Seelinger. Upended and a collision with Ethan Weber. Now Jans nearly stood up. Got the puck through the legs of Seelinger back toward Weber. Launched over the blue line. Just in front of Seguin Lake-Carbo. It's Piepenberg turning north. Mason Piepenberg stapled to the wall near side. Pedersen finds the loose puck. He's over the line. Pedersen thread pass ahead, trying to find Jans. Could not connect. Jans dishes it back toward the corner. Pedersen off the wall to the right point. Weber staves off the defense. Ethan Weber looking in front, hits off the stick of Jans, then off the side of the cage. Weber continues to work beneath the goal line, reversing his direction a few times. Glides far wall. Underneath for Jans, trying to shake off Piepenberg. He cannot. Burcho comes up with the puck for Des Moines. They attack left to right late in the second period, presented by Juice Stop. Stars lead this one 5-1. Young around the boards to the near side. Markinitis trying to separate himself from the defense. Finds plenty of open ice far side. Here comes lefty Markinitis, the Union College commit. Over the blue line. Puck poked away from him by Clark. It's Loomer poking it in the direction of Markinitis. Up a little bit too high. He'll make his way across the ice for a change. Buick tumbles down in the corner. Loomer finds the puck. Looking for Pelletier. It's disrupted. Back toward Brown. Trying to go backhand of forehand. Stolen away. Keevan on a 2-1 if they hurry. Keevan delays. Cannot get the pass through on the block by Tanner Henricks. Loomer gets it around the boards. Back to the near side. Buick is met up against the wall by Henricks. trying to shake free of the pressure as Brown loses it to Keevan behind the net. Ben Keevan up toward the blue line, back beneath to the goal line. It's Clark, stapled to the wall by DeJulian. Hendricks comes in to force a tie-up right behind Jan Shostak. 2:20 to go in the second. Stars lead 5-1. Buick, shouldered by Loomer. It's Hendricks. Near side of the ice, trying to bounce off of the wall toward Brown, but Keevan intercepts, tiptoeing the line before setting it back into the zone. Long shift for Ben Keevan. He'll head to the bench for a change. 1:57 to go in the second period. The Stars up by 4. Griffin Brown behind his own cage. Lifts this puck around the boards toward the neutral zone. Pelletier pumps it over the line near side. It's Barron. Beneath the goal line for Curtin, pushed away from him. Kernan back toward Barron. He'll steer from behind the net and look north. Barron, center ice, backhands off of the near wall, in beneath the goal line of the Lincoln zone. Rombach connects with Weber. He'll skate north. Ethan Weber backhands it out toward Oliver. Trying to muscle around the defense. He could not. Rombach, far side, just away from Pakar. And controlled by Gus Thorpe of the Buccaneers. To the far board side, Brenton Alstead looks for Jack Kernan. Contact absorbed by Alstead, but he got the pass away. Bounces past a few feet. It's Kernan behind his own blue line. Up the wall, now right back out of the zone. Kohanski to Pakar. Over the blue line. Pakar shakes free of Dyer. Kohanski coming up with the puck. Left circle. Hands it back off to Pakar. Jack Pakar trying to go across ice. Weber has to go back to the neutral zone to get it. 40 seconds to go in the second. 5-1 Stars. Caden Harrington gliding past the red line into the attacking zone. Harrington, right corner, beneath the goal line, looks near side. Pakar sends it back underneath for Oliver. Looking to the left point, pass just a little bit out of the reach of Harrington. He'll go back and get it in the neutral zone. 20 seconds left in the second. Here comes Nick Young. Scored a power play goal earlier. Looking for another. Backhander denied. Agent on the backhander misses the net as well. Time winding down. 7 seconds to go. Des Moines brings it right in front of its own bench. Can't enter the zone onside. Now the Stars, a late chance. Agent over the line. Poke checked away from him and stolen from Anderson as the bouncing puck found his stick, but he would go no further. That does it for period number 2. Two teams trade a tally apiece as Nick Young scored a power play goal, the 2:25 mark. And then Jack Kernan got that goal right back for the Buccaneers, striking at the 9:57 mark. That does it for our scoring in the second period. Our second stanza was presented by Juice Stop. And the Stars holding a 5-1 lead here tonight. 40 minutes in the books. And our second intermission report coming up right around the corner. It's being presented, as always, tonight by Black Label Property Services. We'll bring you that in just a little bit. But before then, we're going to have an update in our studio with Jackson Kleinschmidt around some scores around the USHL. Stick around for that and much more after these messages. This is the Lincoln Stars Hockey Network.
Imagine a healthier, more active, physically fit version of yourself. If you've been putting off getting into shape, now is the time with the Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping 10-Week Challenge. Our program combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching to help you achieve your fitness goals. And ticket listeners, you can get $150 off your enrollment. The next 10-week challenge begins on April 12th. You can get all the info at fxblincoln.com. Don't wait any longer. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill and 70th and Vine.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old-fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with Taco Night on Mondays or Whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Spring storms can unfortunately lead to power outages. While LES line workers go out in the storm, you can stay in, but you can also help by reporting your outage right away online at les.com/report.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage door sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, all you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts, a realignment, or even a new balance. Trust the pros at Doors Plus to handle your garage door repair the right way so you can get on with your busy schedule. Visit them online at DoorsPlusLLC.com or give them a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus. Garage doors and more.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
and electrical.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Take control of your health with the DASH scan at Advanced Medical Imaging. The DASH scan is a full-body MRI designed for advanced health screening. This dynamic approach provides exceptionally sharp images across multiple organ systems, helping to detect potential concerns early. With minimal radiation and no invasive procedures, the DASH scan offers a safe, comprehensive look at your health. Plus, results are delivered faster than ever, giving both patients and physicians confidence in screening and diagnosis. Your health is too important to wait. Schedule your DASH scan today at Advanced Medical Imaging. Visit amimaging.com or call 402-484-6677 to learn more. If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks? Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
Let's send it back to the voice of the Stars, Joel Norman.
Once again, this is actually not Joel Norman. This is Jackson Kleinschmidt back here in our 93.7 Ticket Studios, 1040 O Street. The Lincoln Stars are up 5-1 after 2 periods against the Des Moines Buccaneers. Some scores from around the league in the USHL. The Youngstown Phantoms were able to take down the Fargo Force 5-3. The Madison Capitals were able to take down the Muskegon Lumberjacks 5-2. And at the break, Chicago Steel has a 1-point lead, 3-2 over Sioux City. In the third period, the Green Bay Gamblers have a 1-point lead on the Dubec Fighting Saints, 3-2. And still to come tonight at the break, Waterloo Blackhawks are down 2 against the USA U18 team. And the Cedar Rapids are beating the other USA U18 3-1. Switching gears, like last time, over to our March Madness brackets that I have pulled up here. When we last talked, I was telling you how Florida was down in this game, and it was not looking good for the 1 seed. Florida was able to come back and win this game 87-71, fighting back from as much as 10 points in the game. Great performance by their team as a whole. I'm actually looking at the wrong game. Hold on. I clicked on the wrong thing. They actually beat Texas Tech, not Maryland, 84-79. And they were able to fight down from as much as 10. Clayton. William? Clayton Jr. 30 points, 7 of 14 from the field, 13 of 14 from the free throw line. And the Florida Gators punched their ticket to the Final Four. This is their first Final Four appearance since the Billy Donovan era. And need I remind everybody, Todd Golden, the head coach of the Florida Gators, did not have any postseason wins going into this week. This was it for him. He had not gotten this far before. He was not able to win. Everybody doubted him. Everybody said they weren't going to get this far, and they were able to get to this point and punch the ticket to the Final Four. If you're asking me, folks, they're my pick to win the national championship. I'm a little biased. I am from Florida, but the Gators punched their ticket to the Final Four, potentially punch their ticket then to the national championship. Still to come tonight at 7:59 here in just a couple of minutes. Duke and Alabama will tip off. This should be a great game, folks. Duke and Alabama. We still got more Elite 8 games tomorrow as Auburn will take on Michigan State at 4:05, and Houston will take on Tennessee at 1:20. But with that being said, I'll send it back to break here. Don't go anywhere in just a couple minutes. Joel Norman will come back with our second intermission report here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
I'm Chief Dave Engler. When a fire truck hits a pothole with 12 tons of fast-moving equipment and crew, it's a problem. On your ballot in April is a measure to continue Lincoln's quarter-cent sales tax for street improvements. A vote against eliminates the street funding. A vote for will not raise your taxes and keeps the funding in place. And better roads means faster response times. Learn more at LincolnOnTheMove.com.
We use our Lincoln streets every day, and so do first responders. But visitors and out-of-town commuters also do. A quarter-cent sales tax for streets passed by voters in 2019 makes those commuters pay about $6 million a year to improve streets. On your ballot in April is a measure to continue it. A vote against means no more funds from commuters. A vote for will not raise your taxes, and commuters still pay. Learn more at LincolnOnTheMove.com. Paid for by the City of Lincoln.
questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. It's time for the second intermission report of tonight's Lincoln Stars game, presented by Black Label Property Services.
5-1 Stars, the score after 40 minutes here from the Icebox. Joe Norman with you on the Lincoln Stars Hockey Network, coming to you live on 93.7 The Ticket and Flow Hockey as the Stars look to pick up win number 41. Talked about it a little bit during the second period of play, but when leading after 2 periods this season, the Stars 36-1. For Des Moines, when they are trailing after 2 periods, they are 127-2. An unfamiliar position for them and for the Stars, kind of back to normal. This is a situation they haven't been in for a few games, but back where they are comfortable. And that's with the lead here late in this contest as the Stars score once in the second period after a 4-goal first period. Nick Young picked up the only tally of the second stanza, power play goal, the .225 mark, his 6th of the season, assisted on by Jack Picard and Etienne Massard. Came right in the midst of a line change. Switch up of the power play personnel. Young hopped off the bench, received a cross-ice pass from Bakar on the far wall, and scored his second power play goal in the last 3 games, 2:25 into the period, to make it a 5-0 Lincoln lead. Now, Des Moines would break up the shutout bid. Net front goal from Jack Kernan at the 9:57 mark of the second. That would be all they would get from the period. Shots on goal, 11-8 in favor of Lincoln on the game so far, 26-16. Mentioned that was a power play goal by Young. That was made possible thanks to a hooking minor on Theo Kiss. Now, minute 14 into period number 2. Well, that's where we stand after 2 periods of play. The Stars leading by 4 goals against Des Moines. And look at a secure win number 41 here tonight. We mentioned entering the evening that the Stars' magic number to win the Anderson Cup is down to 8. Here with, including tonight, 5 games left in the regular season. They're at Madison next weekend, but we will be having a watch party at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill next Friday, April the 4th at 7:05. Join us at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill, downtown Lincoln, for our last watch party of the regular season. That does it for our second intermission report presented by Black Label Property Services. The Stars leading the Buccaneers by 5-1 score. And we will bring you period number 3 in just a moment. Stick with us. More to come after this on the Lincoln Stars Hockey Network.
One of the best ways to enjoy a hockey game is with a Zamboni ride, and now you can experience it at an upcoming Lincoln Stars game. Head to the menu tab on lincolnstars.com, select community, and then Zamboni rides to register for an upcoming game. Cost of ride is $10 at Fan Services the day of the game.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks? Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage door sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, all you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts, a realignment, or even a new balance. Trust the pros at Doors Plus to handle your garage door repair the right way so you can get on with your busy schedule. Visit them online at DoorsPlusLLC.com or give them a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
C1. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT, from cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Imagine a healthier, more active, physically fit version of yourself. If you've been putting off getting into shape, now is the time with the Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping 10-Week Challenge. Our program combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching to help you achieve your fitness goals. And ticket listeners, you can get $150 off your enrollment. The next 10-week challenge begins on April 12th. You can get all the info at fxblincoln.com. Don't wait any longer. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill and 70th and Vine.
Spring storms can unfortunately lead to power outages. While LES line workers go out in the storm, you can stay in, but you can also help by reporting your outage right away online at les.com/report.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with Taco Night on Mondays or Whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Let's send it back to the voice of the Stars, Joel Norman.
Getting ready to open up period number 3 between the Stars and the Buccaneers. Final matchup of this regular season series between these two teams. A win tonight gives the Stars the season series victory. Looking back at the previous meetings, Lincoln defeated Des Moines at the Mid-American Energy Company Recplex January 24th, 5-2, avenging a 2-1 overtime loss at Des Moines on January the 4th. October 11th, it was a 4-3 win in this building for the Stars. And you look at the last few seasons between Lincoln and Des Moines. Last season, the two teams split their 4 meetings, but over the last 5 years, the Stars 18-6-2-1, trying to make it 19-6-2-1 here tonight. Games in Lincoln, the Stars 10-2-1 over the last 5 seasons. Had an opportunity to make that 11-2-1 here tonight. Stars are back onto the ice and leading this game 5-1. They have scored on a power play. 1 for 2 tonight, 3rd straight game scoring on the power play, trying to really reverse some of those tough trends that they were dealing with. It's amazing the way these trends can work. It's one thing, one game can continue a trend or it can completely make it irrelevant. And that's what the Stars have really been able to do in recent weeks, is make it was the power play struggles of prior weeks a thing of the past. 3 straight games scoring on the power play now. See if they get an opportunity here in this 3rd period, leading by 4. The Stars have not committed a penalty here tonight. They have had 2 times this season in which they have not given an opponent a power play. So who knows? Might be adding to that again here tonight as they look for some more as we open up this 3rd period of play with the Stars holding a 5-1 lead against the Buccaneers. If you're wondering, the other 2 times in which a Stars opponent did not have a power play this season, the Omaha Lancers, March 14th, did not have a power play. Who knows? Maybe we'll see it happen for a 2nd time here this season and this month. Stars control the draw. They go left to right. Period number 3 is being presented by Chick-fil-A. Young with the puck back at his own end, one of several players with a multi-point night for Lincoln. Daniel Schlein has 2 assists. Young and Anderson, along with Bruno Egan, all with a goal and an assist tonight. Here's Keaton Norrie in the neutral zone. Whacks it off of the wall behind Shostag. Back to go get it. He'll work it up toward Weber. To the neutral zone. Kohanski. Nice move around the defense. He's got an opening. Kohanski. Wrister. Save made. Rebound. Poke just wide of the net. He'll corral the rebound. Threads it up top. Hendricks. Beautiful move. Left circle. Tries a shot. Rebound. Pumped just wide of the near post. Into the near corner. It could not be pumped further by Kohanski. Worked around by the Buccaneers into the attacking end. Dyer pulls up with a shot. That one hits the very top of the glass, but stays in play. Pakar over toward Bruno Egan. He'll pump it out for Anderson. How good has this line been tonight? Hendricks. Wrister blocked away. Anderson underneath for Egan. All three forwards on this top line for the Stars with 2 points apiece here tonight. We mentioned Schlein with 2 apples, but Anderson and Egan with a goal and an assist apiece. So Bruno Egan adding to his work. Guy who entered tonight second best points per game in the USHL. He's got another opportunity. Grinding in on the backhand. His shot is denied as Seguin Lecarbo makes the save. One of the best ways to enjoy a hockey game is with a Zamboni ride, and now you can experience it at an upcoming Lincoln Stars game. Head to the menu tab on lincolnstars.com, select Community, and then Zamboni Rides to register for an upcoming game. Cost to ride is $10 at Fan Services the day of the game. Buccaneers control the draw, pumped down to the zone. Bouncing up in the air a few times. Shaw gets it over the line. Will be offside, though, as Seelinger was a little bit ahead of him and Burchill, the latter of whom received that pass. 29 shots for Lincoln, 16 for the Buccaneers. Mentioned Des Moines entering tonight's game 22-3-1, 31-5. 49 points on the campaign, 7th in the Western Conference. Playing for their life. They need a comeback here tonight to stay alive. Shaw turning and shooting. Booted away by Lassard. Flicked around the boards near corner side. It's Pedersen. Going to lead the puck out of the zone. Cannot quite do so. He'll regroup. Rombach couldn't handle the pass from him. Tie up against the boards on the far side. Pulled back to the blue line. Backhanded by Piepenberg near corner. Burchill trying to separate himself. Cannot. Lifted to the blue line. Barron keeps it on side. Wrister from the far boards. Kicked away by Shostak. Now Pedersen toward Markinitis. Reverses back behind the blue line. Nice dangle past Zielinski. Could not go much further. Chip pass ahead. DeJulian just missed his target. And repossessed now by the Buccaneers. Flipped in behind the Lincoln cage. Brown to Harrington. Delays for a second. Shaking off Theo Kiss. Now works it near side. DeJulian couldn't get around the pressure applied by Harper Searless. Played for 2 teams this season. Searless began the season with Madison. 1 assist in 10 games with them. 2 assists in 22 games with Des Moines. Loomer at center ice. Could not go any further. Worked off of the near wall in front of the Lincoln net. Pelletier pushes it over to Brown. Slips around the defense and finds Gio DeJulian. Center ice, DeJulian to the far corner, off the glass, bounces beneath the goal line, chopped off of the body of Pelletier, comes back toward him. He'll steer it to the left point. Caden Harrington, just away from the stick of Loomer. DeJulian wrapping it around far side, reverses back beneath the goal line. Loomer's there with him. DeJulian losing his footing, side of the cage, poke checked away by Elliot Seguin Lecarbo. Pelletier, right circle, losing his balance. It's muscled away from him to the wall. Now Harrington, a stick lift on him. Ben Keevan brings it down to the neutral zone. Keevan gets the puck right back, over the line, all alone. Delays, up against the wall, met by Pelletier. And Young pushes it away. He'll go north into the neutral zone. Stick down by the Buccaneers. Trying to reconnect with Keevan. Could not get his stick on that pass. And Weber controls for Lincoln. Near corner, Kernan pressuring him. Weber behind the net for Young. Far side of the cage, in beneath the goal line. Young leaned into by Buick. Pakar steals. Oliver up toward Pelletier. Punched away from him. Keevan stays onside. Trying to stave off Young. He could not. Now Dashiell Oliver lofts this one up little bit too high and right into the 2002-2003 Anderson Cup champions banner on the far side of the ice. Softly dropping off of the banner into the seating area over the glass. Stars looking at another banner this season. All the banners for the seasons that hang on the other side. You look back at them, the Clark Cup championship banners, 2 of those. Stars also holding the Anderson Cup banners, 3 of them. Looking to see if they can make some more history this season. Rister from the far wall by Dyer, sticked away by Shostak. Comes to Rombach, now Lazard. Anderson works out to Schlane. Hunter Anderson to Jacob Rombach, he'll gain the line. Left circle, low shot. Bouncing up into the air, Seguin Lecarbo fields it on the hop and gloves. Right about next to the crossbar. A stoppage with 14:58 to go in the third. We'll take a break and return with more in 60 seconds on the Lincoln Stars Hockey Network.
Hey Stars fans, I'm Matthew Maltek, captain of your Lincoln Stars. Thank you so much for your support of us all season. Don't miss our last regular season home game Friday, April 11th when we host the Tri-City Storm at 7:05 at the Icebox. Be here to win prizes throughout the night and to cheer the boys on. Purchase your tickets for April 11th now at LincolnStars.com.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Let's send it back to the voice of the Stars, Joel Norman.
5-1 Stars with 14:58 to go here in this third period. No scoring yet in the third. Boy, have the Stars loved playing on Saturdays this season. 21-4-1 in Saturday night games. It's their most wins of any game on the schedule. The most games played of any date on the schedule. 15-8 on Fridays for what it's worth. 2 games on the road next weekend, Friday and Saturday. The Madison Capitals will host Lincoln. There are huge matchups. You look at those two, that's going to be 2 really, really fun games between Lincoln and Madison. Hope you're able to tune into those. If you're not able to make it out as well, to Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill on Friday for our final watch party of the regular season. Madison, arguably the hottest team in the USHL. Them are really the Sioux Falls Stampede or Waterloo Blackhawks right now, as the Stars trying to add to the lead at Schlane. His shot bouncing away to the near side, escorted out of the zone. Slip pass ahead. Keevan's got an opening. Rister pushed away by Shostak to the near wall. Brzgalov wiring it off the side of the cage, off the bouncer behind the net, scooped up by Shostak, and he will freeze it once more. Madison 7-3 in its last 10 games, and hosting Muskegon tonight. We'll check on the score of how that one is going right now. A final 5-2 victory for Madison. So now make them 8-3 in their last 11. Another victory. Madison goes 4 for 5 on the power play tonight to defeat Muskegon. The Capitals hold the top record in the Eastern Conference. They have surpassed the Dubuque Fighting Saints. 80 points on the season for Madison. Dubuque is trailing Green Bay 4-3 in the third period. I'm winding down from the Resch Center. We'll see how that one finishes out. Give you the full scoreboard in just a little bit here. Stars on the attack, going left to right. Oliver feeds it in front. Kohanski, backhander, just misses the top left corner. Griffin Brown pushed away from the puck, able to muscle beneath the goal line. Kohanski trying to disrupt that play with Ori defending him. He could not. To the neutral zone. A tangle up. Pakar lost his footing, gets back up, feeds it over to Kohanski. Pushed over the blue line to the right of Seguin Lecarbo. Pakar pushed to the wall. Buccaneers skate free with the puck, lobbed it off the glass toward the Lincoln blue line. Henriks protects the puck away from Grossclaws. As Harrington goes up to the blue line, far side. Picard back to the defense, gained the line, lost the puck, gets it back. Now Oliver, left circle, wrister, and a save made with 13:09 to go. Let's go through that full scoreboard right now. Final score from Youngstown. The Phantoms defeat the Fargo Force 5-3. Madison, as mentioned, tops Muskegon 5-2. 2-0 at the end of two periods from Tri-City, with the Storm leading the Lancers. 3-3 between Sioux City and Chicago. 5 minutes to go in the third. 4-3, Green Bay up on Dubuque. 4 minutes left in the third. And finally, both Team USA teams in action here tonight. Team USA with a 2-0 lead at Waterloo, and its other team trailing 4-1 against Cedar Rapids. Looks like it's the U18s that are at Waterloo and the U17s that are at Cedar Rapids. Now Rister, it's Pelletier. He scores shortly after the draw between the two circles. Alex Pelletier makes it a 6-1 Lincoln lead. Now Pelletier has usually loved scoring on the road, but in recent weeks he's begun to tally a little bit more at home. That is now his 6th goal at the Icebox this season. Goal number 16 overall. And a 5-goal advantage once more for Lincoln. The only line that has not scored tonight for the Stars is its third line of Kohansky, Picard, Oliver. Now we still got plenty of time to potentially change that. Now the Stars back to a 5-goal advantage. They held that early on in the second period. So the Buccaneers have it answered. Their only goal tonight coming from Jack Kernan. Drew Della Salle along the far board side. Muscles this north into the neutral zone. Past everyone. Markinitis in a foot race toward the puck is able to do enough to wash out icing. Beating Ryan Kroll back toward it. Would have been icing on the Stars. Now here's Shaw getting the line. Seelinger with Burchell to his left. Seelinger tried a backhander. Bounce toward Ori. His stick broke. Burchell trying to keep the bouncing puck on side. Ori's able to go back to the bench and get a new twig. 11:55 to go here in the third. Crowd just chanting a moment ago, we want 7. Stars have done that plenty of times. We talked about tonight being the 27th time they have scored 5 or more goals in a game this season. In terms of getting to 7 goals, they've done it 12 times. Most recent occasion for Lincoln getting to 7 goals in a game came against Sioux City, a 7-2 win March 7th. Centering feed up top. Rister high misses the shot. Alstead near corner. Trying to chip it back behind the cage. Looking for the twig of Zelensky. Chopped over toward Markinitis. Up to Rombach. He'll use the glass to advance us into the left of Seguin Lecarbeau. He thought it would be icing. Does not go as such. 11:04 to go here in the third. Stars lead by 5. Ethan Weber back in his own zone. To the right of Shostak. Hustles north. He'll send it across ice. Missing the stick of Egan. Bounces back towards Seguin Lecarbeau. No icing as a result. Stars are almost 10.5 minutes away from their 41st win of the season. A steal by Anderson. Lofts it over. Just misses the stick of Anderson. Got it over a few bodies, but also past the blade of Egan's stick. He's looking for his second of the night. Schlein with a steal. Egan looks north for Anderson. Can't get it deep enough. Keevan over the line for Des Moines. Far board side. Ben Keevan. Cross ice. Buick has it opening. Tries a shot. Glove save by Shostak. Terrific stop with 10:24 to go here in the third period. John Shostak tonight has made 19 saves. Stars lead by 5. Des Moines' most shots in a period so far could potentially be this frame. Right now they are sitting at 4 in the period. They had 8 in the first and 8 in the second. Alex Pelletier striking at the 7:07 mark. Gio DeJulian and Lane Loomer with the apples on that tally. Here's Caden Harrington. Behind his own net, works it over toward Dasha Oliver. Talked about earlier, Harrington leading the Stars and the USHL defenseman in goals scored this season. He's got 16. His 16 goals are tied for the second most in a single season in Stars history. It's going to be a little hard to get 10 more and match Dalton Norris from 3 campaigns ago. That is the Stars' single season record, 26 tallies in that 2021-22 campaign. Here's Kohanski separating himself, tries a shot, late poke check, prevents it from getting on net, but it does bounce toward the side of the cage, sticked away from it. Now Harrington, a slapper from the near side, blocked right back to him. Again tries to send it to the front of the net, blocked at the front of the circle. But now we get a penalty shortly afterward. Looks like a high stick. And it's going to be against the Buccaneers. Keaton Norrie will be penalized with 9:30 to go in regulation. He heads to the box, and the Stars go to their third power play tonight. Lincoln is 1 for 2 to this point. Power play goal came from Nick Young at the 2:25 mark of the second period. Young's second power play goal of the season. They've come in the last 3 games. Schlein wins the draw. It's Anderson. Left point, Harrington to Hendricks. Tanner Hendricks in front of the blue line. Dishes right side. Anderson looking for a lane. Tries a shot. Poked away right back to him. Hendricks cross ice for Harrington. Second unit starts the power play for the second time of the 3 power plays tonight. Schlein sets it up in front. Anderson almost had a chance to make that last move, but it goes just wide. Harrington back over to Schlein. Right circle up top. Hendricks one touches right back to Schlein. Surveying. Schlein, 2 defenders in front of him. Tries a shot. It's blocked right in front of the net. Loose puck trying to be found by the Stars. They will get it, but back to the right point it comes. Hendricks across. Harrington. Hammer time. One-timer into the glove. It's Seguin LeCarbeau snaring the puck. 1:16 left on this power play for the Stars. Caden Harrington was looking for that 8th power play goal of the season. 2 tallies for him last Saturday against the Sioux Falls Stampede. His 2 goals came in the second period. Daniel Schlein scored twice in the third to tie the game up, but the Stars were not able to tally again after that. Harrington, meanwhile, looking for his first power play goal since January 31st. Against the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders. Here's Nick Young, top of the right circle. He'll give it to the point, Lassard. First unit is on. Lassard, shot blocked in front of the net, cleared to the near wall. Young gets it back up to the point. Lassard across for Jack Picard. Picard, near side, dishes down low to Young. On the half wall right side. Back up top, Picard leaning into this shot. Was looking for the far post. Broken up now beneath the goal line. Loomer finesses up the wall, not strong enough to get it to Lassard. As the tie-up continues on the wall on the far side. 37 seconds left on the power play. Third opportunity on the man advantage tonight for the Stars. Picard comes free. Walking to the front of the net. He could not stuff it home. Loomer and Egan work it over near side for Young. Up top for Lassard. Looks left, fires right. Young, one-timer, save made. Rebound swatted at, cannot be cleared. 14 seconds on the power play. Young to Lassard, back toward Young. Looking for Lassard. Slap pass to the right side. Egan tries a shot, blocked right back to him. Pumps it down low. It's Loomer slipping up along the goal line. Picard finds the puck, gives it to Young. His wrister misses the cage. Penalty expires. We return to 5-on-5. Egan trying the wraparound. Dishes it over to Picard at the right point. Young collects. Cross ice. Received by Etienne Lassard. Inside the left circle. Trying to hand it off to Egan on the far wall. Could not. Cleared back to the neutral zone. Picard back to go get it. He'll fling ahead. Egan lifted in toward the left of Seguin LeCarbeau. He'll head across the ice for a change after the long shift. 7 minutes to go in regulation. Lincoln leads 6-1 tonight against Des Moines. Rolling back toward Jan Shostak. He'll steer the puck near corner. Brombach into the neutral zone. Bouncing biscuit. Settled. De La Salle behind the defense. Could not make the last move. He had a defender draped all over him and prevented a good opportunity there. Drew De La Salle with 1 goal tonight for the Stars. Joined on the score sheet by Lefty Markinitis, Nick Young, Hunter Anderson, Alex Pelletier, and Bruno Egan. 6 different goal scorers for the Stars tonight. Icing here on the Buccaneers with 6:19 remaining in regulation. Get your season tickets for all the excitement that the 2025-26 season brings. Current 7-star members, renew your season tickets now to guarantee that you'll have seats for all Stars home games in the 2025 Clark Cup playoffs. Take advantage of the early bird window to save on your season tickets. Email Connor, CONNOR, at LincolnStars.com or call 402-474-7827 to secure your season tickets now and become a member of the 7-Star Club. In the neutral zone, Nate Pedersen picked up his first USHL point earlier. He'll push it back over the blue line. He slips up in front of the Des Moines bench. Kohanski works it to Harrington. Cross ice, touched by Markinitis. Off the boards and brought over the line. It's Hendricks. Delang tries a shot. He misses. Hits it off of the glass. Now Pedersen into the corner. Kohanski joins him, trying to be punched back to the left point, but instead broken out to the neutral zone briefly by the Buccaneers before Harrington swats it back in. And it bounced in thanks to a stick or two on the near side of the ice. And that'll send us into immediate timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds. The Stars lead 6-1 over Des Moines here on the Lincoln Stars Hockey Network.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
and electrical.
Let's send it back to the voice of the Stars, Joel Norman.
6-1 Stars, our score with 5:42 remaining in the third period here from the Icebox. A face-off at center ice with time winding down. Daniel Schlane will step in against Jack Kernan to take the draw. Kernan has the lone goal for the Buccaneers tonight, team leading 28th goal of the season. Stars control it. It's Egan poking the puck ahead just past the stick of Anderson. Control back at his own end. Barron, poke checked by Anderson from behind the cage. It's worked over to the far wall, lifted into the neutral zone, but just away from the stick of Curtin. Wants it back and gets it in his direction before he is toppled over and sent into the Lincoln bench. And a penalty is going to be coming up. Ethan Weber to the box. Weber sending Kernan into the Stars bench, but will be penalized, although the crowd could certainly care less. .5:16 to go in the third. First power play of the night for Des Moines. That'll be one of the louder cheers you hear for a minor penalty on the Star this season. Comes here at the 14:44 mark of the third. Des Moines wins the draw. First power play of the night for the Buccaneers. They are 10th in the USHL at 21.8%. Lincoln's penalty kill, 79.9%. That's 7th. Here's Clark trying a shot. That one hits off of the crossbar, knuckling off of the equipment of Shostak, but not quite able to find its way home. Andrew Clark was looking for goal number 20. Try out for the Stars, though, here shorthanded. They have scored 5 shorthanded goals this season, tied with Des Moines and several others for 8th in the USHL. Here's a nice clear. Loomer trying to get it down the ice. It hit a stick on the Stars bench, though, so puck out of play. We'll keep the faceoff in the Lincoln defensive zone. Ethan Weber on the box reporting right now at the 1:23 mark. With 1:23 left on it, I should say. Tie up on the draw. Wands at the left point. Barron looking right. He'll skate in that direction for Des Moines. Gives it to Kernan. One touch to cross ice to Keevan. Delays. Ben Keevan now to the right point. Gets it back from the far side with Barron. They'll trade places. Ben Keevan along the wall, up top. Barron inside of the blue line, over to the right side. Now flipped underneath. Clark to Keevan. Delays. Nice patience. His shot punched away by Shostak to the near wall. Kernan down low for Clark. Dances across. Feeds to Keevan. Delays for Kernan. His shot. Big save made. Rebound right in front. And somehow, at least for right now, it is ruled to have not gone in. What a net front scramble toward that puck. We will check the replay. Jan Shostak reached out with his paddle. I don't know if he quite made the stick with it on just a Superman attempt to try and keep that puck out, or if it hit someone else on the way. Either way, that puck stayed out. .401 to go here in the third. 45 seconds left on the Weber penalty. So it looks like a penalty shot will be awarded. So amidst all of that, the Stars kept the puck out. But there will be a penalty shot awarded. This is the first time that the Stars have had to defend a penalty shot here this season. Andrew Clark gets the opportunity. Dartmouth commit. 19 goals in 56 games. He's trying to get to 20 right here. And what a moment as he will come in against Jan Shostak. Clark takes the puck at center ice, gliding left, boos from the crowd the whole way. Inside the left wing circle, Clark slowing down. Clark trying to go over toward the forehand. He's poke checked at the last moment by Shostak. Shostak signaling with the blade of his stick that poke check he made. And a big stop for the Stars there with 4:01 to go here in the third. .45 seconds left on this penalty kill. Great stop a moment ago for Jan Shostak. But the penalty kill continues for the Stars. Face-off win for Des Moines. They trail 6-1. Attacking right to left. Barron to Keevan. Gets it back up top. Barron pumps down low looking for Kernan. Poke checked away by Shostak near wall. Clark to the left point. Barron up top finds Keevan. Ben Keevan drifting left. All USHL rookie first team last season. Keevan from Curran back to the right point. Barron straight away. Looks over to the right side. Clark dangling. Did too much as it's chopped away from him by Picard to the neutral zone. Keevan across ice. Received off the wall by Jasterzewski. Too much for Kernan. Rombach slings it around the boards, but Keevan keeps on side. Keevan inside the blue line, settles and fires just wide of the cage, and it'll be lifted off of the glass out of play near side. 3:10 to go in this third period. "36 shots on goal for the Stars, 22 for Des Moines here tonight." Now the faceoff taking place to the right of Jan Shostak. Time winding down to this one. 6 different goal scorers for the Stars here tonight. Draws control. Seelinger up toward the point. Flipped around the boards. Rolling to the near corner. Hendricks lays a big hit in near side. And a commotion penalty coming up on the Stars in a moment. Ori is down in pain. Seelinger coming over to confront Hendricks. Hendricks going to the box with 2:55 to go here in the third. Ori gets up under his own power. With the Stars' second penalty of the period and of the game. Hopefully everything all right with Ori. He took a shot up high. The physicality certainly continuing late in this game with the result all but certain. Talked about it before with the Stars. They hit by Weber earlier that he went to the box for boarding. And now Hendricks is going to go as well, and they're going to review this hit. This might be a little bit more than just a couple of minutes. So while we get a chance, we'll take a look at the USHL scoreboard. Several games have gone final now, as this penalty on Tanner Hendricks is going to be under review, as mentioned. Fargo falls to Youngstown 5-3. Madison defeats Muskegon 5-2. Sioux City tops Chicago 5-3. Dubuque comes back to defeat Green Bay in overtime. A huge victory for the Fighting Saints. They needed it with Madison winning here tonight. Team USA's U18s defeat Waterloo 3-1. Cedar Rapids defeats the U17, or is up on the U17s rather, 5-2 with 1:23 to go in the second. 2:55 remaining in the third period here from the Icebox, where the Stars lead by a 6-1 score against Des Moines. Final matchup of the regular season series. Lincoln looking to improve and win the season series 3-1. Officials right now are reviewing a hit by Tanner Hendricks on Keaton Ori. Ori went down in pain, got up under his own power, but Stars know they're going to be on the penalty kill. The question is if it's going to be a 5-minute penalty. Let Graduate Lincoln be home base during your next trip to town. Whether you're rooting for a Stars win or making a night of it in the Haymarket District, we're perfectly located close to campus and just a short stroll from shops, restaurants, and everything else downtown Lincoln has to offer. It's time for a stay like you've never had before. Book this season stays now at graduatehotels.com/Lincoln. Still a review right now. 2:55 remaining in this contest. The Stars scoring 4 times in the first period, once in the second, once more here in the third. Up by 5 goals. Jack Kernan with the only tally for Des Moines midway through the second period. This one that pretty much from the start. The Stars got their first goal at the 8:23 from the start of the game that Lincoln has been able to control here tonight. So it looks like the replay has been completed and Hendricks is going to the locker room. So that suggests a 5-minute major penalty and the game misconduct. Head contact, the call. And Hendricks in the locker room with the Stars leading 6-1. So a penalty kill for the rest of the game, regardless of if Des Moines scores or not. The next 2:53. That's how much time's left in regulation. Buccaneers win the draw. Clark up to the point. Barron over to Keevan. Keevan to Barron. Richard Barron played for the Victoria Grizzlies in the BCHL last season. Finds Keevan straight away. Keevan drifting to the right. He's had a quiet season against the Stars after great production last year. Dishes to Clark. His shot a little bit high. Misses the cage. Keevan collects at the left point. And Keevan, no goals and 1 assist in the first 3 games against Lincoln this season. No points against them here tonight. You look back a season ago, he had 5 points in 4 games against the Stars. Feeds it down low. Walking in front. A shot denied. Yasterzewski is stopped by Shostak from point-blank range with 2:12 left. Stars will change out their penalty killers. Etienne Lassard and Jacob Rombach are the defensemen. Alex Pelletier and Lane Loomer up front. Rare face-off here for Pelletier as he steps into the dot. And uncontrolled as it's won by the Buccaneers. Low shot. Keevan looking back door. Clark gets broken up and punched back toward the neutral zone. Keevan gains the line. Looks over far side. Barron. To the left circle. Jack Kernan. Little trouble in the reception of that pass. He'll glide back to the blue line. Up top, Keevan. Tiptoeing the line. Almost lost the puck. Then Keevan over toward Jack Kernan. Barron eases in, feeds it down low. Yasterzewski, quick one-touch pass. Kernan trying to connect with Yasterzewski at the side of the net, could not. And the Stars cleared off of the glass out of the zone. 1:25 to go here in the third. Lincoln on his second penalty kill of the night. This time a 5-minute major for head contact. Tanner Hendricks to the box and to the locker room. Weber, sidearms up the wall. DeJulian elevates but can't get it past Kernan. Cross ice. Keevan has to receive off of the wall. Bobbles the puck. Clark right there to clean it up. Back to Keevan. Flips away from Markonitis. Keevan curling again. Finds Barron. Under 60 seconds left. It's Clark in front. Net kicked away. Shostak was backtracking and knocked it off of its moorings. 56 seconds to go here tonight. .301 remaining on the penalty. Of course, that doesn't matter unless somehow Des Moines is to score 5 goals in the next 56 seconds. Face off to the right of Shostak. He has made 22 saves tonight, including a penalty shot earlier in this period. Denying Andrew Clark with a poke check before Clark could even get a shot off. DeJulian to take the draw. Won by the Buccaneers. Burton Alstead, left point. 50 seconds to go. Des Moines with the puck. Zielinski inside the left circle. Pumps it down low. Seelinger. Zielinski trying to settle away from DeJulian. Feeds it up top. Alstead, front of the net. It's poked home. Ryan Seelinger, for the 4th time this season, scores against the Stars. It's his 14th goal overall as he makes it a 6-2 game with 38.6 seconds left. So Ryan Seelinger picks up the goal. Puck banked in off of the wall, in toward the left of Seguin LeCarbeau. Theo Kiss back to get it. So Des Moines gets another goal. A power play tally on their second opportunity of the night, but trailing by 4. It's Alstead gliding in. He's leaned into against the wall by Brown. Puck kept onside. Seelinger, the goal scorer, to Alstead. Fires a shot, punched away by Shostak. 10 seconds to go. Lifted back to the left point. Alstead looks right, feeds it over there. Seelinger delays, tries a shot, misses it wide. Pumped in front of the net. Pedersen collects, flips it off of Kohansky, and that will do it. The Stars snap their 3-game losing streak and get back into the win column. It's win number 41 here tonight as they take down the Des Moines Buccaneers 6-2. Well, that is going to do it for our coverage here from the Icebox tonight. 6 different goal scorers for the Stars, and they win tonight's contest 6-2. We'll take a break and then send it back to our studios. Jackson Kleinschmidt will wrap things up in the 93.7 The Ticket studios. But I'm Joel Norman saying thank you for tuning in. This has been Lincoln Stars Hockey on the Lincoln Stars Hockey Network.
Thanks for tuning in to tonight's broadcast of Lincoln Stars Hockey on 93.7 The Ticket. To check out the Stars' upcoming schedule or to buy tickets for the next home game, please visit LincolnStars.com.
Imagine a healthier, more active, physically fit version of yourself.